dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, good evening, everyone. Home opener tonight in just a few minutes here at Whiteface Field. The Whitefaces against the Estacado Matadors, a team we have met up with several times over the years, Coach, and they're pretty much like the Matadors of old, huh?
Yeah, I think it's traditional Estacado. They're going to be very athletic and look the part for sure on the field. And we like to play them early in the season and hopefully maybe take advantage of some lack of experience and things like that so far.
Coach, the Matadors, as we know, are going to be a fast team, but maybe the other side of that double-edged sword is they exert a lot of energy early. Is this going to be a long game tonight?
Well, it could be. Traditionally, if they're playing well, they play really well. And, we expect to have a few explosive plays on their side just with their speed and the guys that they have. They've got a guy, Cedric Ross, committed to Colorado State right now that plays receiver, running back, that he can score from anywhere on the field. So, if he touches the ball and sees a crease, there's a good chance that he can break one. Last year he ran a punt back from him on us, was surrounded by 5 guys. So we were well aware of what he can do, and we expect to be able to see some of that from the Matadors early and hopefully weather the storm and go, kind of match for match with them. And, they do have a lot of guys playing both ways. So, you do see some of those linemen get tired because they're playing O-line and D-line, things like that, and some of their secondary. So we hope to take advantage of that as the game goes on. But it's not going to be a very warm night tonight, so you're not sure what that'll do to the other team.
Last week, Coach, the Whitefaces in a shootout with the Westerners. What do you think about the performance?
Well, first of all, I think Lubbock High was one of the best Lubbock High teams that I've seen, in the 5 years that I've been here. We've either scrimmaged them or played them every year, and this is by far the best team they've got, and they did a good job of sustaining drives. We helped them out with some costly penalties and some missed tackles, but, I was proud of our kids for not folding under pressure when, they score and we fumble and they score and all of a sudden they've taken the lead. We didn't lose our cool. The offense did a great job going down, responding, and getting a touchdown right before half. Again, coming out of half, playing fast and scoring a couple times and taking a big lead. I would have liked to have seen us been able to hold them out of the end zone and have a little bit more comfortable win, but we got pretty conservative in the fourth quarter, trying to run the clock out and protect our defense and try to get out of there. And offense did a great job, finishing out the game on that last drive and running the clock out. So I am proud of some of the things we saw. You don't want everything to be easy in preseason. It doesn't get you ready for district if everything's easy. But you'd like to see your guys play to their full potential. We know that what we did last week was not our full potential, especially on defense. So hopefully tonight we come out and we play a little bit better.
When you have a game like that, Coach, how much do you, focus on the disciplinary things and focus on are you changing things up on the defense or just trying to get them in the right places this week?
No, I think it's just an extra attention to detail, being focused. We were tackling too high, and that's that's just a product of the lights being on and, being in a game situation and everybody thinking that they're maybe a little bigger and tougher than they really are. They want to have the big hit, and when you go against a big running back like Bo Davis was last week, he's nearly 200 pounds. Our guys hitting him up high was not going to do it, and so this week we've tried to pay a little bit more attention on defense to some of those details. We've done a little extra conditioning and trying to stay focused and locked.
For football trainers and cheerleaders, ladies and gentlemen, Ramirez. 2, senior Ethan Subaldia. Number 3, Jaden Sosa. Number 4, Elijah Cisneros. Number 5, Isaac Payan. Number 6, Jaden Palacio. Number 7, Dax Patel. Number 8, Gavin Hill. Number 11, Isaac Dominguez. Number 15, Aaron Miller. Number 17, Ian Aguillon. Number 20, Josiah Suarez. Number 22, Kobe Goodlow. Number 24, Jorge Salazar. Number 25, Jaden Perez. Number 33, Hayden Alonso. Number 35, Caden Jesco.
Appointed coach spot.
Number 39, Javier Mendoza. Number 40, Eli Arredondo.
Yeah, this is press box. Press box, appointed coach spot.
Number 55, Jared Arzola. Number 58, Andrew Morales. Number 59, Andres Monzon. Number 61, Jesus Guzman. Number 64, Leo Peña. Number 65, Jose Aparicio. Number 71, Ezequiel Carvajal. Number 72, Kane Becerril. Number 77, Manuel Rojas.
Anything?
And number 78, Ramon Estrada. Whiteface Nation, let's give a nice round of applause to the 2025 Fighting Whiteface Seniors. And now I introduce to you the 2025 Senior Trainers. Audrina Alvarez. Evelyn Alvarez Drum Major. And Marlene Cruz. Jacqueline Enriquez. Allison Fernandez. Ruby Flores. Faith Flores. Samantha Grajera. Leona Gutierrez. Haley Guzman. Jacqueline Hernandez. Ashlyn Lamas. Jacqueline Macias. Sherlyn Mendez. Evelyn Murillo. Brittany Rosas. Aiden Salazar. Sandra Sebastián. Bry Tapia. Araceli Toscano. Marisol Villeda. Hilton Woodson. Laila Zambrano.
Okay, connected it. Scott, which Wi-Fi? Look like it's already connected. Okay. No internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice round of applause to the 2025 Seniors Trainers of the Kelly Athletic Department. And now the cheerleaders, Seniors 2025. Jasmine Brethauer. Ariana Ceballos. Avery Diaz. Ernie Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Megan Guerrero. Melanie Ortega. Lexi Rangel. Palaya Rioja. Liz Noemi Rodriguez. Lauren Tarango. Ebony Treviño. And Valerie Vitela. Whiteface fans, let's give a nice round of applause to the cheerleaders, Seniors 2025. Whiteface fans, at the end of the game, we do ask that you stick around as each one of these seniors makes their track from one end of the end zone to the other end of the end zone at the end of the game as their last time as a senior here at Whiteface Stadium, and please join them in that amazing experience.
She thought that was really cool. So she asked if they were still pulling the plane with the red dot, and they're not, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess. But it is the Bulldogs next Friday night, the second of 2 in a row here on the home turf. And again, the turf, the field itself, it is gorgeous. I mean, it is just a handsome facility we have here, much to be appreciated. And tonight, on a rare occasion, we have the Estacado band. I'm just shocked that they are traveling out of town for a non-conference game, but they are.
Yeah, not a huge group, but they're all dressed up and ready to roll. And I saw the buses come in, and they've added a few more. I saw the first 2 charters, which would have been the team arriving. And in fact, I had questioned, I wonder if they're bringing the band today.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
I'm really surprised. Well, while we get all warmed up here and we get set to go, let's take a 60-second break. We'll be back at Whiteface Field in 1 minute.
Star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. With stars and great selection, the quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
Alrighty, back here at Whiteface Field, Tom and Lane and Cindy with you on this Friday night as the Whitefaces and Matadors get set to meet up here in just a few minutes. It is senior night, and we have a lot of seniors on the football team, and Lane's going to tell us who they are right now.
A lot of seniors, that's for sure. We'll just recognize these guys: Caleb Ramirez, Ethan Sube Aldea, Jaden Sosa, Elijah Cisneros, Isaac Payan, Javen Palacios, Dax Patel, Gavin Hill, Isaac Dominguez, Aaron Miller, Ian Aguillon, Josiah Suarez, Kobe Goodlow, Jorge Salazar, Jaden Perez, Caden Alonzo, Caden Jesco, Javier Mendoza, Mendoza. I got the Y mixed up there.
That's all right.
Eli Arredondo, Jaron Arzola, Andrew Morales, Andres Monson, Jesus Guzman, Leo Pena, Jose Aparicio, Hezekiah Carbajal, Kane Besseril, Manuel Rojas, and Ramon Estrada, your class of 2026ers out in the maroon and white tonight.
Well, you read Eli, but Eli's a junior. Is he on that list there too?
He is here, and let's see.
No.
Yeah, they got him as a 12th grader over here on the roster, yeah.
I'll be darned. Okay. I thought he started last year as a sophomore. I did, but I guess I'm mistaken. In any event, Eli will miss the first half of the game here tonight because of the incident that happened last Friday night where he got ejected in the first quarter. He missed all the rest of that game. He's not even going to let her. Going to miss the first half of this game here tonight. So Eli's he's going to be fresh when the second half kicks off tonight.
That was late in the first.
Early in the first.
Oh, okay.
Late in the first. Yes, late in the first. 2:29, I believe, of the first quarter. I don't know why I remember that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Some folks are bringing, here's the Gonzalez guys. They brought them some paper towels so they could clean
the aluminum off.
Yep, clean all the aluminum, get it dry. There's Kathy Wick and Jonathan Martin and all their crew, Janie. They've got on A&M paraphernalia and all there. There's Linda Gillen here. I'll be darned. This is a big game. Linda Gillen is here along. That's what they thought. They thought there was a free meal. BJ and Linda came because it was senior night. BJ Gillen at a football game. I mean, the world could end any moment, Lane. Any moment. I'm telling you. I don't know.
We'll listen in here.
Yeah. The Mighty Maroon Band under the direction of Ms. Henson. She's up leading them up. The officials tonight, I don't know, they don't ever do this, but they brought us their names. And it's David Hudson and Stephen Garcia and Lance Wesley and Hono Schaefer and Timothy Woods. That's the 5 guys calling here tonight. They were telling, boy, we've heard some horror stories about them trying to get officials and all and having to play more Thursday night games and Saturday games and all because they don't have enough officials. That's an absolute shame.
Yeah, I actually added a spot into the rotation tonight that talks a little bit about the shortage and folks need to get a little bit more involved, especially those armchair officials, as they're called.
Yeah. I mean, and it's it's real easy to criticize and all, and in this day and time with social media where we can just say whatever we want to about whoever we want to, and these guys, it's a hard job, and
oh man, Tom,
nobody's happy. I mean,
talk about social media. I mean, you make the wrong call and an upset parent posts your face on on whatever, and it is unfortunate, and it's a tough gig for sure. So hats off to these guys that put on the white and black stripes every week.
Years ago, I called JV and junior high and what have you around here for several years, and honestly, it was fun. It was fun. The kids were fun for the most part. Sometimes they were a little foul-mouthed and that sort of thing. We had some discussions about that, but nothing like what they are today, I'd say. But they were even then. Yeah, the kids run through, Cindy. That's right. Cindy's just figured out the little kids are running through. They're running through the little kids.
The herd stampede.
Yeah, the herd stampedes over there. It's very, very clever. A couple of guys to remind you about here for the Matadors. They have Cedric Ross, who is a running back, wide receiver, defensive back, and he has signed with Colorado State. So that means, folks, that he can play some football. He's a running back that last year, if you recall, they had an 85-yard punt return We punted. It was about to roll dead. We had 5 guys around it. He stepped in the middle, picked it up, and outran us to the end zone. So he will be a problem here tonight. And then they've got a junior offensive lineman, defensive lineman, two-way player. His name is Vershandrick Smith. And Vershandrick weighs in at about just shy of 400 pounds, I'm told. He is a large young man.
Yeah, Coach he mentioned he's I was going to see if I could find the official rating, but a 3-star. In fact, Huddle has him listed as 6'4", 325.
Oh, okay. Well, he shed some pounds since last year then, because he was just about 400 pounds.
Well, that's without pads or anything. So you add the pads in and the helmet and all that, and you're approaching the 4 bill mark there.
He doesn't wear pads. He's got enough. Pads are just getting his way. Whiteface captains headed out to midfield, and the captains for the guys in maroon and white are Ethan Subuldea and Jaden Sosa, along with the running back, Kobe Goodlow, and then Manuel Rojas, a offensive lineman who started for the Whitefaces last year. He's a big old boy, Manuel is. Man, he looks pretty good size out there, especially standing next to Kobe and Ethan. They're not large in stature, so that makes him look a little bit bigger maybe. The wind is going to be a factor here tonight, folks. I'm telling you, it is going to make a difference. If you're heading into that wind, you're going to have to – you need to maintain possession of the football and get in the end zone, or if you have to kick it, it may come back in your face.
Absolutely. Kind of an early season north wind for the guys today.
Wade Boren is here. This is a big night. I'm telling you, they just keep – he and Judge Boren have come in. This is like homecoming. Well, the Whitefaces let's see, the coin toss. We'll watch it a little bit here and see who does what. I would say tonight I might very well, if I win the toss, I might go ahead and take the win here to start the game. Estacado has won the toss, and they will defer. So we've got to decide, do we want to receive it and go into the wind? I would assume we would. We are.
Yep.
They'll kick from the north to the south, and the Whitefaces will have the breeze in their face when this game gets underway. We got behind these guys last year, like 15-0 in no time, and then we scored 50 straight points or something in no time. So who knows?
And it was the season opener last year, right? Down in Lubbock, yeah.
It was. Yep. The captains exchanging handshakes out there. The Whitefaces offensively will start tonight with Javen Torres and Joe Aparicio and David Sandoval, Manuel Rojas as the offensive lineman. We're short one offensive lineman, Cindy. Luke Harmon, Isaac Dominguez. I don't know who we don't have on there, but we just got 4 of them across the board there. Luke Harmon, and I don't know, Luke's kind of banged up. I think he's going to start here tonight. Isaac Dominguez and Bennett Bell. Bricks, Bricks, who had such a great game last Friday night.
Incredible game.
He did 3 TDs and 180 yards or something like that receiving. Kobe had a good running game last week, Kobe Goodlow. Caleb Ramirez had a great game, threw for 3 and caught 1 touchdown pass. And here come the Whitefaces.
Young Stampede.
That's really pretty cute. Those little kids, they come out and they've got on somebody's jersey number and they run behind them or with them and go kneel down. The players pray when they're facing that north end zone from about the 10-yard line back to midfield. And all those little kiddos, that's something you'd remember the rest of your life, running out on the field with a football team. And so it's a pretty cool deal. As the band plays and the Whiteface receiving team about to take the field again, heading into, that may be 25 miles an hour lane.
Yeah,
I don't know.
flags across the way are stiff.
They are. Whiteface senior night. Again, there's a bunch of senior cheerleaders, and I don't know what else we've got down there, but a lot of seniors standing facing the stands here on the near. Oh, that's the choir. That's what that is. Forget that. What do I know? The choir's going to
give us the national anthem. That's right.
Well, they really sound good. They have done a great job with the choir. I heard a performance of theirs on YouTube the other day that was really stirring. It was. I don't know what they've got here sound-wise, but
well, they've got several footballers. A couple of them, we don't have their numbers, but one of them is Leo Pena out there.
And sure enough, Whiteface is well represented in the band and in the choir with athletes.
They're going to get them a little closer here.
And abroad. And we now ask you to please join the Hereford High School Choir in the singing of our national anthem.
There may be 100 of them. I mean, there's a ton of people in the choir. That's really cool. And it's really cool they're singing here at the ball I don't know, that hasn't happened many times in my memory.
In fact, the most recent memories of choir singing the national anthem, I know they go to Tech and sing at a basketball game. Usually have done that once a year lately, but really cool to get it for the home stands tonight.
Yeah, it was. The Whiteface receiving team gathered around Coach Naran and the crew down here. Whiteface coaches. Tim Bell's the defensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator, I'm sorry. Grant Davis is the defensive coordinator. Then Francis Warner, Gabe Guerrero, Ashton Rose, Jaden Venhouse, Charlie Garza, Kyle Morrow, Christian Garza are the assistants. Then in the 9th grade, it's Hunter Garza, Sonny Umstead, and Zach Dietrich. Sarah Balch is the trainer. Kuka Alonzo is the high school principal. And, of course, Dr. Carter is the superintendent of schools. Here we go, folks. Whiteface football, the Herd against the blue and white clad Matadors as the Matadors get set to kick it away. The wind at the back of Demary A. Kiles. He is a junior soccer-style kicker, and he booms it down around the 10-yard line. We let it bounce, pick it up on a hop, back to the 15, to the 20. Traffic there, and it's all over. Short of the 20-yard line. Pretty good lick down there on the return man, Ethan Sobaldea. Ethan a little banged up coming into play here tonight, according to Coach
you can see he's got his right ankle taped, and he kind of tweaked it a little bit, but going to play through a little pain tonight.
And a player shaking up on that kick return, too, as he comes off under his own power. That's Trey Castillo, who got banged around on the return. The Whiteface is out for the first snap of the night. Again, Carbajal, Torres, Sandoval, Rojas, and Aparicio, the front five for the Whitefaces. Caleb opens at quarterback, and Kobe is the, oh my gosh, there's some motion and contact up front. we think they were offside. And
we're thinking it's an encroachment here.
Yep. It was Vershandrick Smith, and you can't miss him. He is a big guy. He was the one who looked to me like jumped across, but we shall see. Yep, offside against Estacado.
All right.
So we get 5 on the first snap, or not the snap, just the first play. And it'll be 1st and 5 for the Whitefaces as they move it out to the 22-yard line. Again, we've got to be able to run it some against these guys. And into the wind, man, you know, they're going to draw in there tight. I mean, Vershandrick is, Lane said 325. He's all of that. He's the right defensive tackle, and he carries a lot of weight. Here's Kobe, though, right side, and Goodlow's got about 4, maybe 5. He's close to first down on the 1st and 5 carry. He got it. That's a fresh set of downs out to the 27-yard line.
Kobe, a patient runner, just finding the hole there for a good gain. We'll mention Ian Fuentes, the other lineman out there that we didn't have listed just to get him in. He was playing on the left side, but now he's lined up over on the right, so he's just moving around a little bit.
All right, it's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces from the 27-yard line on their end of the field. Again, driving into the wind on this opening possession. Caleb calls him down, brings a man in motion, gives it back inside to Kobe. He runs off the left side this time, and he crosses the 30 out to the 31. 4-yard gain, nothing shabby about that. 2nd down and 6. Our guys up front are pretty good. I'll tell you, they really did a great job last week. We've got good size ourselves, 250, 260 across the front there. But nobody quite like Vershandrick up there at 3 1/4.
Caden Jesko coming in for Bennett Bell on this one.
So he sets as a fullback over on the right side on this 2nd down and 6. Wide side is the left. Caleb takes the snap, throws a little hitch pass out to the right side. It's complete. Stopped for a short gain, though, on the completion to Isaac Dominguez. Little hitch pass. We're going to be 3rd down and about 3. So we didn't want to challenge the wind there. I think we're trying to keep it short and snappy. But we need 3 yards right here. We're going to have to punt into that wind. Just underway. 10-15 left in the first quarter. Whitefaces with the opening possession picked up a 1st down. Now have a 3rd and 3. Isaac's come over here all the way to the bench. He's split way out wide to the left. He's 20 yards from the line of scrimmage. Throwing situation, I would think, here for the now time call. We didn't like what we had called, and Coach Nairn wants a timeout, and he'll take one. It'll be 3rd and 3 when we come back in 1 minute.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
And we've got a snap and then a whistle. I think we must have moved, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Yep, procedure against the Whitefaces. We had a little swing pass out to the short side of the field, and somebody on that right side, I don't know who, but somebody moved, and now it makes it really tough. 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, it's into the wind, too. You've got to draw up the perfect play here.
Yeah, we had a good play there, I think. I think we kind of had them outflanked. We threw almost a little screen out to the right side, had a couple of blockers out there, but the play never happened because we moved. Now the Whitefaces bring 3 receivers, Bell and Isaac and Bricks, all to the left side. That's the wide side of the formation.
They split Harmon out on the far side.
3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Here comes the rush. He's got time. He throws long over the middle. He overthrows. It's intercepted at the 45. Back to the 40, 35, 30. He could go 25, 20. Cuts back at the 15. Caught from the backside. Harmon, great hustle. Came all the way around and ran him down at the 11-yard line, 10-yard line. But it'll be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard lines where they spotted 1st and 10. That time he just floated it over the middle trying to hit Briggs. Threw it too tall. So great opportunity now, the wind and the 12-yard line for Estacado for their first possession of the night. Whiteface defenders Arzola, Estrada, and Betson up front. Cisneros, not Arredondo, but here's the first down carry and no gain, maybe a yard loss. Great job by Hill, Gavin Hill, one of the linebackers for the Whitefaces coming across, along with the nose tackle George Arzola. 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. Got a pretty good spot just to get it back to the line of scrimmage, I thought.
Yeah, he was hit immediately.
Wide side of the right now, split formation. 2 receivers each way. Rolling left, he wants to throw. Looking. Throws into the end zone, and it's behind his intended receiver. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Good defense back there in the secondary by the Whitefaces that time, as we had Jaden Sosa on the coverage.
Yeah, that one intended for Cedric, and Cedric had kind of a pocket back there, but we had 4 or 5 defenders that just kind of threw off the vision.
So it's 3rd and 10, and they go quickly. Throwing situation. Walker's the quarterback. Again, he's got 4 wideouts. They run the little power sweep to the right side. We are there. A loss back to the 20-yard line. What great defense. Again, Gavin Hill is there. Caden Alonzo is there.
Daniel Betson, all
Daniel
involved.
Betson, wow. 3 snaps, and they've lost 8 yards back to the 20. So now what do they do on 4th and 8? Do they have a kicker? A field goal
Even
kicker?
if you just have a kind of a half kicker with this kind of wind behind you, you could probably get it through, but I don't think they're going to.
I know they haven't made any move to send a kicking unit out there. The clock is running, 8:33 left. This is a great stand by the Whitefaces here.
They're going to take a time.
Yep, they're going to have to take a timeout. Timeout Estacado. It'll be 4th down and 18 when we come back in 1/2 minute.
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
All right, 3rd down and just about 20 for the first down. They would be down to the 3-yard line. They're 20, 4th down, 4th down and the aforementioned 17 yards. We'll call it 17 for the first down. They're going to go for it. I mean, apparently they don't have a kicker. So it'll be Darren Walker at the helm as the referee marks it ready for play on 4th down and 17. Obviously, he's got to throw it. Looking, rolling left. He's going to head up the field. He's going to pull up and throw at the last minute. It's incomplete. Great coverage again, and they start at the 12 and end at the 20. The Whitefaces take over on downs. What a defensive stand right there.
What a stand. We had some pressure, forced the quarterback out of the pocket, and just couldn't get the throw on the money.
That was
good showing for the Whiteface D here early.
After last week, we struggled so against Lubbock High. They scored 35 points and scored the first, I think, 3 times they had the ball in the ball game. So a great start for the Whitefaces here tonight defensively as the offensive unit goes back out. 8:20 left in the quarter. And again, we're still into the win for the rest of this first period. Whitefaces overcome the interception. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. This time we're in the tight formation. Goodlow, the running back. We typically run out of this formation. Pitch sweep left side, tries to cut, he does. 25, he's out to the 30-yard line. What a run by Kobe. I'm telling you, he made a little juke move to the outside, left a defender laying prone on the field, and it's 1st and 10 Hereford.
Aparicio, Harmon, and Carbajal all with big blocks right there for Kobe.
Carbajal did a great job coming out from center and rolling out to the left, and Kobe did an excellent job of finding the lane. It's an 11-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 Hereford, and we stay tight again. Wide side right. Pitch sweep right side. Cuts it back inside. He's going to get about 5 more. Just power football. Nothing fancy about this, Lane.
No, Kobe just has so much power running. I just watched, Coach kind of talked about us doing some of this last week, but an Estacado guy trying to arm tackle and did not stand a chance against Goodlow.
Got 4 yards on 1st down. Brought down that time by Elijah Gonzalez. Again, a lot of two-way players for Estacado, and that could surely play a factor later in this game tonight. 2nd down and 6 from the 35. 7:25 left, first quarter. Here's the give back inside to Kobe. He runs right side, gets about 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the Hereford 38. Just keeping it on the ground here. Whitefaces bring Bell back into the ball game here now. I guess we'll get in the spread formation. Jesco comes out. Offense looks over here to the near side. Manchin goes to the right side. That's of the formation. That's the short side. He and Harmon are over on the right. Bell and Dominguez on the left. That's the wide side on 3rd and 3. A throwing situation, you would think. Now Manchin comes in motion. He's looking, throws over the middle. It's complete to Harmon. 50, 45, 40, and all the way to the 36. The sophomore goes. He wears that number 44 pretty proudly. He looks like somebody we've had out there before. Great 3rd down conversion.
Great vision from Caleb to find Luke in the traffic there, and it was on the money. Harmon running hard after the catch, too.
Harmon's hurt, too. He tweaked his ankle last week, and you could tell it there, but he did his job, and it's 1st and 10 from the 38 of Estacado. 6:25 left in the first period. Caleb got 4 receivers out to the right side. Now we bring Harmon back in as a tight end. 3 receivers bunched out to the right on 1st down and 10 from the 37. High snap, give it to Kobe back inside. Finds a little seam inside the 40. And they pile, they drive it forward to the 30. He's going to be inside the 30. He's going to come all the way. He gets a 1st down to the 27. Wow. It's Cindy's favorite play where they push the pile, but push it we did. Offensive line did a great job.
You're okay with that one a little more, Cindy, because that was out in.
It was us.
Yeah.
That Javen Torres that time, boy, he did a great job of moving the pile, and we got a 1st down on about a 3-yard gain. From the 28, it's 1st and 10, wide side to the right. 2 receivers split each way on this 1st down formation. Bell goes in motion to the wide side, rolling right, looking to throw, throws it back, and nobody's home.
Kobe slipped there. Wow. He got tripped up a little bit. That was a backside screen designed for him, and just got tripped up in the defense.
Caleb just kind of tossed it up in the air, and it's incomplete. It is 2nd down and 10 from the 27. 5:30 left first quarter. As the Whitefaces again look over to the Whiteface bench where the plays are signaled in. Everybody looks this way. We don't huddle for the most part. We do occasionally, but we don't in this situation here. Wide side right. We've got 2 to the left and 1 to the right in the formation with Luke now the blocking back. Give it back inside to Kobe on a little trap up the middle. He gets inside the 25, down around the 23-yard line. And it will bring up a 3rd down and 6. Kobe's got 50 yards rushing already in this ball game.
I mean, right up the gut there, and the line created some space for him.
Yeah, it's really pretty amazing. We're moving them off the ball as well as we are because they've got some beef up front. 3rd down and 6, though, now for the Whitefaces. Again, going into the wind, so probably not a field goal situation here. Probably a go-for-it situation. As the plays change as we get to the line of scrimmage. 40-second clock down to 5. Alone in the backfield now is Caleb on 3rd down and 7. He's got time. He throws it. Got a man open out here. It's complete, and there's a flag, and I'm afraid the flag, it's a 1st down if it stands, but where the flag is thrown, my guess is it's going to be a holding against the Whitefaces and it'll be 3rd down and 17 if that's the case. Let's see.
Now, saying that, I don't think it was the back judge.
It's a face mask. Okay, it's a face mask against Estacado. So forget what I said. We'll take the penalty, and that will make it a 1st down inside the 15-yard line if they mark the penalty off. Let's see. Have we got it? Yeah, now we got it. It's going to go all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Wow. So.
No half the distance on this deal. It's going to be just inside the 10. So it's 1st and goal from about 9.5 yards away.
Oh, they're changing it now, Tom.
Now back to the 12. 12. Okay, that'd be half the distance right there. Whitefaces with a 1st and 10, 4:33. Again, impressive because we're going into a stout breeze here on this drive. Bring a man back in motion. Give it inside to Kobe. He runs left. Oops, he runs into the big guy, but he carries him for a couple of yards. Vershandrick got a little free ride from Kobe down at the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Kobe's kind of that, I mentioned last week, he wears 22. It's kind of that Emmitt Smith look. It is. He's not quite Emmitt Smith. I'm not saying that he is.
He's not, but he's a sledder for sure. He keeps the wheels rolling and does the 22 some justice.
Yep, he does. 2nd down and 8 now from the 10-yard line. 8 for the 1st down, 10 for the touchdown for the Whitefaces. 3:46 left, 1st quarter. Kobe's on the right side. He's going to roll that way. He's going to keep the ball. Makes a man miss, but then they get him from the backside. And Caleb got about, we're trying to push him forward, but they're going to mark him down around the 7-yard line. That's going to make it 3rd down and 5. That was a quarterback keeper all the way. We didn't fool him. Whiteface is going to have a 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Again, looking here to the near side, I would not be surprised to see Bricks as the receiver here, all 6'3", 4 of him out here to the left side. He's to the left.
That he is.
We've got 2 receivers to the right. And Luke's in the slot out here on the left-hand side. Back to throw. Looking. Throws in the corner. It's complete. That is Bricks matching. Actually over the middle, not in the corner. He makes the catch, his 4th TD in 2 games, and the Whitefaces lead it 6-0 with 2:45 left in the 1st quarter. That was pretty good. Whitefaces will try to tack on the point after. Again, we talked a little bit about this guy last week, Pedro Garcia, junior kicker, kicking for the first time last week. And, well, he's got a stout leg, but he's got a stout wind to kick in right now. Down and up. It's far enough. It is good. The Whitefaces lead it 7-0. We're back in 1 minute.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
2:45 left in the 1st quarter. 7-0 the good guys. 10 plays, 81 yards that time for the Whitefaces. Again, into a stiff northerly breeze.
And just a good drive.
Yeah.
It was well put together. Bricks with the touchdown there. Usually kind of a corner throw, but he came back across the middle and was alone to connect with Caleb.
Caleb has a lot of pocket presence back there. You know, he threw an intercept earlier in this game, but he's going to throw it to the right guy most of the time. And We're going to two-step it here. Pedro's going to hit it high, end over end. They're going to not fair catch it at the 20. Running to the left out to 25. He's got a seam to the 40. From the backside, a great tackle coming up from the backside by the Whitefaces.
That was Jaden Cervantes.
Well, Jaden did a great job because I'll tell you what, they had a chance that time to pop that thing. That was
Jatarian Hargers. He caught it and took off.
He did. He was in a full bore. They got the wind, and 2:40 left in the first quarter. The 43-yard line of Estacado. Their first possession started at the Hereford 12, and they couldn't get in. And the Whitefaces defensive units back out there to try to see if they can do that again. Arzola, Estrada, Betson, Alonzo, Hill, Elijah, Schugert, Patel, Sosa, Sobaldea, and Sanchez. First down, give, right side. Gets to the corner, and the Whitefaces can't get him. It's the 45. That's Collins, and, man, he has got some speed. He's all the way down to the Hereford 34. He got out to the right side and made a little move inside and then dashed to the corner, and the next thing you know, he's about 30 yards down the field. So it's 1st and 10 Estacado from the Hereford 34 is where they've got it spotted. The Matadors, again, they go quickly. They don't look to the sideline. They come to the line of scrimmage and snap it pretty quick. 2 receivers to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Give it to Collins again. He cuts back inside. He's got another nice gain here on first down all the way down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2. And they're just handing it to Collins, and he's or not Collins, I beg your pardon, Bozeman, and he's finding a hole. Not very big, Bozeman's not. I'd say 140 maybe, but he surely can dash. Walker, the quarterback, on 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining first quarter. Gives it to him again. Cuts back inside. He's got a first down. We played it better that time, but it's a first down to the 24-yard line. Alonzo was around the football along with Arzola, but back-to-back first downs for the Matadors. They drive to the Hereford 24-yard line. Again out of the shotgun with 4 wideouts. Give it back to him again inside, and this time he's met by a host of maroon and white, including Caden Alonzo.
Yeah, Betson in on that, and Sube Aldea coming in at the end as well for the Whiteface D.
Lost about maybe 2 yards, 2nd down and a dozen. Matadors have not connected on a pass thus far. They are 0 for 2, is that right, Cindy? 0 for 2 throwing the football, 2nd and 12, you would think. Well, I wouldn't say I'd think, but a throwing situation one would suspect, 2nd and 12. They run it right side. He gets to the corner, and boy, he gets there in a hurry. Run out of bounds down around the 19. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Man, I tell you, we got to get a little pressure from the outside. He can just turn the corner in a flash, and he did. They're just inside the 20-yard line, about the 19 and a half. They need to gain the 15. This is 3rd down. My guess is they're going to keep it on the ground here. Whiteface crowd comes to their feet. 3rd down and 4. Give it to the new back, and he's got a big hole up the middle. He's going to score. Into the end zone is Cedric Ross, virtually untouched. And just like that, it's a 7-6 ball game with 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. All the damage on the ground, and the Matadors are pulled within a point of the Whitefaces. Well, they really just kind of came to the line of scrimmage and blocked us, and the backs are quick enough. Ross he's a stud duck, and Bozeman's no slouch, but you can see, boy, Ross has really got the gas. Here's the point after the kick is up. There's a flag down. The kick is no good. Let's see what the flag is. Let's see. It's the umpire who made the call. There was no indication that they are saying it's good. I thought he missed it wide right.
Yeah, and they're looking at our guys like it would be against us.
I don't know. If the kick was good, I don't know why they're talking about it so long. Let's see now. The officials are going to have a little huddle themselves down around the goal line. I would have sworn well, they could. Let's see what the call is. Here we go. The ref says it is offside Hereford.
Yep.
So they decline it. We're tied at 7. 54 seconds left first quarter. Back in a minute.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare.
After serving my country in the military and a bout with colon cancer, I got a new start right here at Emerald College. Great programs, great faculty. Start here, go anywhere.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
Texans, let's talk. Why should you be forced to choose between first-class service and Texas-sized resources? You shouldn't. First Financial Bank gives you both. A personalized touch and strong financial foundation. No more compromising. Whether it's to fuel your startup dreams, cover short-term business expenses, or take your existing business to the next level, First Financial has your business lending needs in mind. Texans, let's get banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Whiteface Field, tied at 7 with 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Jaden Sosa and Ethan Sabaldea are the two deepest of the Whiteface return men. Let's see what the Matadors do here with a kick. It is Javier Torres who is the kicker. And with the wind in his back, he hits it, line drives it. It's going to bounce, be picked up on one hop by Ethan at the 10, running to his left. He's got a man, he makes one man miss. He's out to the 20, 25-yard line. Nice move. Shaken up on the play is Bozeman. He got kind of juked, and I don't know what he did, but he's having a hard time getting off the field. First and 10 for the Whitefaces. Nice return, really, by Ethan, as they were down on him pretty quick. He got it out to the 26, and it'll be first and 10 and a 7-7 ball game with 46 ticks left in the first quarter. Good crowd here tonight on the Whiteface side, and a few folks from Estacado, not many, to be honest. 7-7 ball game, Whiteface football. We bunched three receivers now out to the left. That's the wide side. That's Dominguez and Bell and Manchin on the first and 10 from the 26. Caleb looks over the defense, sends his tailback in motion, so there's nobody back there with Caleb. He throws it out here to Manchin, left side. He drops the ball. There's a scramble for it. He got it back. I'm not sure he ever caught it, but they said he did, so he got it back. He was just about to try to work his way upfield, Bricks was, and he forgot the most important thing. Second down and 7. The most important thing
He'll take the 2.5 yard gain for sure.
He will. He got to get that back. I'll tell you, it was Bricks and about 3 Matadors right there. He got on it. This will be the final play of the first quarter, barring a incompletion or something, or we may have already seen the final play of the first quarter. We don't have to snap it, and we're not going to snap it. The quarter ends at 7-7. The Whitefaces Matadors. We're back with quarter number 2 in 1 minute.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
Second quarter here, Whiteface Field, 7-7 ball game. Second down and 7 for the Whitefaces from their 29-yard line. For the first time tonight, the wind is at the back of the guys in maroon and white.
Just gives you a little more confidence having it behind you for sure, especially on a night like this.
Wide side right, 3 receivers to the right. 4-man front for the Matadors. Second down give is to Kobe. He blasts off the right side, gets a first down out to the 37. Great job on this offensive right side of the line, knocking people to the turf. Among those doing their job was Ian Fuentes.
Yeah, I think they picked up on Vershandrick out of the game for a breather, and we may just run it right there again.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a little dive play off the right side. We blocked them, and the next thing, and Ian's not a very big guy. He's by far the smallest offensive lineman. He's the tackle out here on the right side. But it's 1st and 10 from the 38 on Hereford's end of the turf. Back to throw. Got time. Rolling right, throws it underneath. Complete. That's to his big tight end. Luke out to the 41-yard line. A gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Nice tackle that time by Malachi Pratt. 2nd and 7 for the Whitefaces. Just underway in the second quarter. Tied at 7. Whitefaces have got Bell and, we've got the tallest receivers we've had in my 54 years of broadcasting here. There are some big dudes out there. Bell 6'3", Isaac 6'3" or 4", Luke 6'3", Manchin 6'3". Wow. For 2nd and 7, Manchin in motion to the left side, rolling left and looking. Now under pressure, throws back, got a man wide open. That is caught on the far side by
Dominguez.
Isaac down around the 32-yard line. Nice throw by Caleb running to his left, and gosh, Isaac just got behind him.
Yeah, that was a well-designed play. Bricks kind of took some attention away in the flats, and Isaac able to slip behind the secondary there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Isaac's gone to the state track meet. I mean, he's not some slowpoke out there. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He's in trouble. Gets away. Great job by Caleb. Going to run. He's to the 30. He made 2 yards, but it was a little bit like Dak last night where it was going to be a 10-yard loss. It wound up being a 2-yard gain. That's pretty cool. 2nd and 8. Here comes Jesco back into the ball game as we'll go with the 3 wideouts. Bell checks out. 2nd down and 8 from the 30-yard line of the Matadors. 10:08 left first half. Tied at 7, the Whitefaces and Estacado. We've got Isaac and Bricks out here to the right side this time. 2 split receivers, a fullback. Kobe the running back. The wide side is the right. Caleb back to throw. In trouble, dumps it off underneath and tried to hit Jesco, and the ball bounced, and then Jesco got tackled, and the crowd boos, but he didn't know. The player didn't know that the ball bounced. It was Kyles who made the would-be tackle. It is 3rd down and 8. That was kind of an ill-conceived play from the get-go. 3rd and 8 from the 30-yard line. 7-7 ball game, 9:43 left in the first half. Matadors doing a better job. They're bringing some heat and trying to rush us here, and have done so the last 2 pass plays. 3rd down and 8 now for Caleb. Wide side right. He rolls right. He gets out there. He's got a man. It is complete. What a catch. My gosh, Isaac, as he went to the ground, catches it at the 19-yard line. It's a Whiteface first down. Wow.
Yeah, Dominguez doing a great job on that 15-yard out route or so, and knowing that the hit was coming too.
Yeah. 1st and 10, we're back in the tight formation from the 19. Gonna throw again. Swings it out here. Kobe can't hang on at the 15. Oh, me. That would have been a 10-yard pickup, I'd say, minimum. But he just couldn't grab it, and it's 2nd down and 10. And we'll bring Jesco back in. We're kind of playing the trading game out there, playing with a fullback or with 4 wideouts. And we go back now to the 3 wideouts. Try to give us a little extra blocker inside. We're tight on 2nd down and 10, and now time called by the Matadors. 9:25 left in the half. 7-7 ball game. We're back in 30 seconds.
At Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, people come first. And that's not just a saying, it's how we've done business since 1936. From checking and savings to loans and more, we offer a full lineup of financial services at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
All right, back at Whiteface Field, 2nd down and 10 for the Whitefaces from just inside the 20-yard line of the Matadors. 7-7 ball game here early second quarter. Again, the Whitefaces going with the wind in the second quarter. Ava back at the studio tonight, bringing us our commercials and making sure everything goes smoothly, and we appreciate her very much.
Yeah, back on a Friday night schedule, we'll have the Friday night scoreboard this evening. That was all. We did have it last Friday, but kind of weird after a Thursday night game. So
no Whiteface game, yeah.
The regular Friday night stuff here.
Got a question for you in a moment when we get a chance, but let's go back here. Carbajal out over the ball, 2nd down and 10. Wide side left now, but again, we're tight. We don't have any split receivers in this formation. Caleb out of the shotgun, gives it back inside to Kobe. Kobe running, he's got 5. Kobe's got about 7. He keeps struggling forward. He got down to around the 12. Well, again, they moved the pile. He got to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Kobe Goodlow, a hard man to get on the ground. 3rd and 1 for the Whitefaces, trying to reclaim the lead here. So they have driven from the 26-yard line on their end of the field down to the 11. Kobe on the pitch to the left side. He turns the corner. He's got the first down. He's inside the 10. Down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. A little pitch sweep out of the tight. We got him blocked over on the left side. Got the first down. Pretty impressive that we can run the ball out of that tight formation against some pretty good-sized guys.
Yeah, the no huddle and quick snap there allowed just enough for the first down.
74 yards for Kobe here in this first half.
Wow.
8:36 remains until halftime. Kind of tricking a little bit with the wind, too, running the football instead of taking to the air where you think we might. 2 receivers now split out to the right on 1st and goal from the 6. Kobe's got it. Nope, going to fake it. Throw the slant. It's incomplete. Intended for Bricks, and he led him a little too far. The coverage was pretty good. We tried to trick him then, and we tricked ourselves. 2nd and goal from the 6. Go Herd cheers from the Whiteface cheerleaders. And Miranda, who does such a great job as the cheerleader sponsor, Miranda Umstead. She and Sonny have got 2 of the cutest little girls in the whole wide world. They really do. 2nd and goal from the 6. We have 8:18 left till the half. Whitefaces come slowly to the line of scrimmage again in the tight formation. No split receivers here. Going to give it to Kobe. He's going to run into a pile of Matadors. And when you get a pile of Matadors that big, it is 3rd down and goal from the 5. Not moving them very much.
Yeah, not much doing there.
Nope. Here is Bennett coming back in, so we'll go 4 wideouts here from 3rd and goal. Game tied at 7. Clock moving along. Nothing like last Friday night where it took us about 2 hours to play the first half. Tonight has been very rapid, mostly on the ground, certainly from the visitors. We have thrown the ball 12 times here in this first half. Caleb has. He rolls right. He wants to throw. He's got a man. It's complete. Touchdown, Bennett Bell. Bell on the goal line made the grab and spun into the end zone. It's 13-7. Hereford with a point after upcoming.
Great route from Bennett there.
Yeah. Just kind of flooded them out here on the right side. And Caleb rolled this way. He had a choice of Bennett or Bricks. And Bennett was the open man, and he hit him. And Bennett found his way into the end zone. His first varsity TD. He threw a TD pass last week, but and caught a 2-point conversion. Here we go. Point after Pedro to try to tack it on. Ethan, the holder. The kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. 14-7. Whitefaces back in 1 minute.
Did you know that all prepaid funeral plans are transferable? If you purchased a prepaid funeral plan through another funeral home, you are not in any way obligated to use that funeral home in your time of need. The Texas Department of Banking and the Texas Department of Insurance allow individuals to change funeral homes and use the funeral home of their choice. Allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home and our licensed funeral directors to explain the easy process of transferring your funeral plan. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
I like that. That's cool, Lane. I like that a lot. 7:31 left in the half. If you don't like it, go sign up.
That's right. That's our UIL diligence right there. But I figured when I listened through them, that was the best one to put in.
That's a good one. All right, ready to kick it away once again is the junior, Pedro Garcia. This time with the win. Boy, he takes a long run at it, 12 yards. That's how far back he is, and he can really boom it. Let's see what he does here. Well, he hits it high, but it's fielded. Oh, boy, it nearly dropped at the 12. Running to his right, getting to the outside. We better get there. Sosa can't get him. 35-40, 45-50. He's going to go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, just like that. It's a one-point ball game as the speedster Bozeman, he got to the right, so took it on the left, got to the right corner, made a man miss. And down the sideline, I still thought we had him, and he just sped by everyone. It's 14-13. Didn't take long to answer that TD. It's a one-point game. Coach Naran stands hands on hips. I don't know if Pedro didn't catch that good. Yeah.
He kind of had a stutter step there. Yeah. I mean, still a good, and in all honesty, Estacado's lucky here. Hargers went for the catch. It was over his head, but Bozeman was right there, and maybe they drew it up like that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. They'll try. Let's see. They're lined up. They could run the swinging gate here. They're lined up to the left, but now they switch and send the rest of the kicking team out to try to tie the ball game. 14-13. Boy, that's killer when they just run the kickoff right back on you. That was about an 87-yard return. Kicking, though, into the wind is Torres. Kick is down and up. It is far enough. It is no good. Missed
Wide
it left. 14-13. Whiteface is by one. Back in 1 minute.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some, a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in the market for a new Chevy or GMC for personal needs or a fleet replacement, see what 5-star sales and service means at Stevens 5-Star in Hereford. Work trucks, family SUVs, and daily drivers for your next Chevy or GMC. Visit Stevens 5-Star in Hereford or online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Yeah, Isaac and Romeo were down here at Rita before the game. They've got a little Chevy Terrain down there that's like the one they're going to give away at the end of the school year. They were handing out caps from Stevens Chevrolet. Appreciate those guys. And that car deal is a really cool deal.
That's a cool deal for the students,
sure. It is. Isaac was telling me that kids will walk by him now and say, "I'm going to school." And, Isaac's like, that's the idea. I mean, you're supposed to be going to school. Here's the kick. It's high. We signal fair catch and make it at the 20. That was Isaac. I don't know. We might could have run that back a little bit. It was kind of one of those high kicks that hung in the wind, but Isaac decided that discretion was the better part of valor, and so he just hauled it in. And we've got a 1-point lead in the football with 7:15 left till intermission. Got pictures of all the cheerleaders on the fence down here in front of us. I was trying to count here a while ago. 5, 9, 14, 18, 20, 22, 24, 27 cheerleaders. I believe that's right. And they're all pictured in it. And there's a set of twins down there. And I'll tell you what, you cannot tell them apart. 1st and 10, Whitefaces from the 25s, actually. He fair caught it, so it comes out to the 25 instead of where he caught it. So it's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces from there. Again, we stay in the tight formation. Caleb looks over the defense. The 4-man front gives it to Kobe. This time Kobe runs into the big guy and nothing doing. I mean, once he met up with Smith, it was the end of the road. And it is 2nd down and 10, and now we got a flag with a player down for Estacado, and I believe it is the aforementioned Vershandrick Smith.
Yeah, he's holding his ankle, it looks like. Aparicio lost his hat on that one, so he's got to come out for a play as well.
Well, he's sitting on the 27, 28, and 29-yard lines, and they are looking at his leg. Hopefully for him, it's a cramp.
It's more of what it looks like, trying to stretch him out.
Yeah. But he is a load down there, even laying down on the field. It'll be 2nd down and 10 when we resume play, but it's going to be a minute before Smith's off. I talked to former Whiteface great today, guy by the name of what is his name? I can't remember now. Stuart Mitz, that's who it is. Yeah, Stuart Mitz. Still, and Smith leaves under his own power, so that's good. Stuart here helping his dad out, he and Lynn, while his sister Sharon and James have gone over to Hawaii or somewhere like that. I don't know, some exclusive place. And they sent in the 2nd team to look after Cal while they were gone. 2nd down and 10 now after Smith. Again, he'll be back shortly here, I would imagine. He didn't have any limp by the time he got to the far sideline. And they will miss him if he's not out there. The Whiteface offensive line, Carbajal, passing the play along to his teammate. Fake it, throw it, underneath, complete to Isaac. And Isaac's caught from the backside. Boy, anything, I'll tell you, the hit screens, that sort of thing, not much doing. We got 3 yards there, maybe 4. But they are so quick from the inside coming out that it's hard to break that thing.
Yeah, you almost want to say they sniffed it out, but to your point, they're just that fast.
Yeah, Pratt was the man who came inside out. He's a linebacker here on the near side. He really went under the play and then came back and caught him from the backside. So it's a big play here now, 3rd down and 6. We're nearing the halfway point of the 2nd quarter. Hereford with a 14-13 lead over the Matadors. Throwing situation, one would think. Manchin goes in motion. We roll left, get him out there. Got a man, and it is complete to Isaac as he slides and makes the catch up at the 43-yard line. That's 2 circus catches by Dominguez here already tonight. Rolling left. We're trying to get away from the blitz if they're coming with that, and we did. And Caleb, that's a hard throw, man, when you're right-handed throwing back across
toughest
the body.
Throw to be toughest throw in the QB position for sure.
Is. From the 43, 1st and 10 Hereford. This time we go with the 4 wideouts, and here comes the blitz. And we don't pick him up. Caleb's in trouble, but he escapes, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Cindy says, go, Caleb, and he's immediately tackled. 2nd down and 9.
That was another one, though. That could have been a 10-yard loss that he turned into at least something, a manageable second now.
Probably, as you mentioned, it's probably an 11-yard gain the way it worked out because he was going to be sacked back there 10 yards deep, and he got back and a 1-yard gain on the play. It's 2nd down and 9, but they've made up their mind. They're coming. I mean, when we're in the spread formation, they're bringing the blitzers. 2nd down and 9, wide side right. We've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handed off back inside. Gain out to about the 48-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Who was that on the carry? That was not. Yeah, it was. That was
Kobe.
Kobe again. Kobe's up to 79 yards on the night here in the first half. All on the inside. Well, we run one pitch sweep that he got the corner, but mostly just running a power off the left or right side. Here's third down and a long 4:24 till the half. We're a yard short of midfield. Need a first down right here. We don't need to have to go for it from midfield here. We just have to punt it away, I think. 3rd and 4, Caleb to throw. He's got time. Now there's nobody open. Now he pulls it down. He scrambles out of there, still on his feet. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down to the 45. He slides right there. Caleb with a nice scramble. It's a Whiteface first down. Smart play, man. He could have thrown it, but it was a little risky, I thought, when he had the opportunity, and he just tucked it, knew where the stakes were, and got it. So a fresh set of downs for the Whitefaces with 3:51 left in the first half. Plainview Bulldogs come to town next Friday night right here. 8 of 9 on third down. My goodness, that's a pretty good number. Thank you, Cindy. 1st and 10 from the 45. 8 out of 9. Here's Kobe. Left side. Ooh, they've kind of figured that out. We are not back to the line of scrimmage. Again, tried to trap them back inside, but they weren't trapped, and It is 2nd down and 10. The tackle made again by Gonzalez. He's played a good defensive first half for the Matadors. From the 45, 2nd and 10, 3:12 till the half. Whitefaces with 2 timeouts, if that should become a factor. We've got Manchin and Bell and
Dominguez way up top.
Dominguez on the top, and then in the slot out here, Luke is up on the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd and 10. Oop, here comes the blitz. He gets away again, momentarily at least. Still running. Gets to the corner, but he's going to lose yardage this time. Back to about the 47-yard line, 3rd and 12. We just can't get them blocked, and we can't get open down the field soon enough for Caleb to make a decent throw. 3rd and 13 now. 2:32 till the half. 14-13 Hereford lead. Huge play coming up right here now for the Whitefaces.
Big third down for the Herd.
See whose number we call. We go with the 4 wideouts again. Got to get them blocked. They've got a 4-man front. They've been bringing a linebacker. They don't this time. They drop. Now we got a man turned wide open, though. We throw back. Intercept. Oh, my goodness. He tried to throw a screen to Kobe. A defender came flashing through. That would have been 6 points the other way.
Yeah, that was Torres who picked one off earlier.
Well, he sat there, and Caleb kind of lobbed that thing across the field, and when he did, it was almost a touchdown for the wrong bunch. 2:04 till the half. We're going to have to punt it. Bennett, for the first time tonight, will punt. He will punt with the benefit of the breeze. It's a 1-point lead for the Whitefaces with 2:04 remaining in the first half. Single safety back. The last kickoff, you'll recall, was returned for a touchdown by the Matadors, so I would imagine Bennett's going to be pretty careful with where he kicks this football.
Diego Ortiz, the long snapper for the Herd.
It's Ross who's back there again, the guy who is headed to Colorado State, who can run like the wind. He's standing on the goal line in anticipation of Bennett's punt. There was a flag, and the penalty was declined. I don't know why. The flag was against the Whitefaces. So Bennett now to kick it. And Ross, again, we just don't want to kick it to him. Snaps low. He kicks it away from him here to the near side. Not a very good kick. It's off the side of his foot. I think it's going to be marked out of bounds.
Probably a pretty good spot for the Herd there.
He's looking back. There's nobody to mark it. I mean.
Yeah, where he initially was, we would have taken that.
Well, he went to the 23, but he walked back and the referee left. The referee didn't mark it out of bounds anywhere. The guy on the sideline just walked back up the field to the 28 and said it's now we got time called for some reason. I don't know what. There's a timeout on the field. The Whitefaces lead 14-13. We're back in a half minute.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
Whiteface is up by a point. 1:58 left in the first half. Estacado with the ball going from south to north into the wind here tonight in this second quarter.
Yeah, I'll admit I haven't been paying just 100% attention, but I think Vershandrick is moved to the offense for the first time tonight.
He's at the left tackle position out here. The left tackle, and then the outside. If they had another tackle, he would be that one too. First down, here's the give to the tailback. Ross running right side. He makes one man miss, but we close quickly. Nice defense by the Whitefaces. Maybe a gain of 1. Not much. I think that's Hill who got out there to make the
Gavin,
stop.
a big tackle from Gavin Hill.
They're just all they're doing. I mean, there's no trickery to it. They're giving the ball and trying to get wide until they find a seam and cut up the field. And again, Ross and Bozeman are both quite capable of cutting up the field. 1:27 till the half. Second down and 9. Wide side left for Walker, but he's not. Yep, he is going to throw it. Little hitch pass out here, complete to the left side. Well, defense, but a missed tackle. And down the sideline all the way to the 50-yard line. Whitefaces missed a tackle back at the 35-yard line. Would have been about a 3-yard gain, and instead, here are the Matadors now with 1:11 left in the half in Hereford territory. They mark him at the 49, out at the Hereford 49. Just a little hitch pass, not even really a pass there, just a long lateral to get it out on the corner. Low snap, picked up, rolls right. Here comes the pressure. Hill puts heat on him. He throws it away. Second down and 10. Good job by Gavin. Ball mishandled by the quarterback, Darren Walker. And it's second down and 10. 1:02 left till the half.
Yeah, I think Gavin probably even broke his coverage there once he saw the fumbled snap and worked in his favor.
I would agree. 1:02 left in the half. 14-13 Hereford. Second down and 10 for the Matadors from the Hereford 49. They have certainly gained confidence as this game has gone along. Let's see what they do here. Maybe they'll throw one to us. He's going to throw it. No, it's again that same little swing pass. And out on the far side, we don't miss the tackle this time. No gain again. The stop made that time by the Whitefaces Cisneros. Good job by Cisneros. Third and 10. 45 seconds. No timeout taken here by the Matadors. I'm a little surprised. They have a couple left, but the clock's going to run down now before they snap it again. It's going to be inside 30 seconds to go in the half. Third and 10. 14-13 Hereford. The Whiteface crowd on their feet. Alexander going to throw it. Nope, rolls right. He's going to keep it now. Throws it the last minute. It's complete in, and there's a flag down. It's going to be about a 9-yard gain, but this is going to be a lineman downfield. This baby's coming back with 16 seconds left in the first half.
2 flags out there.
There is. The official here on the near side, I know what he called. I'm not sure what the umpire called. Maybe the same thing. We'll see. And it was a 9-yard gain, but it is going to be an eligible downfield, and they're going to bring it back, and it'll be third down with 16 seconds left in the first half. Third down, and the ball will be back in Estacado territory after the penalty. Coach Naran has a question for the officials. I don't know what his question would be. It would be fourth down and 1. We're not going to decline the penalty, I don't believe. He may want to know if the clock's going to start on this play and force them to punt the ball if they don't make the first down. I think that's what he's asking. If it is going to start, we're probably going to take a timeout here and make them either make the first down or punt the ball into the wind. So the ref's over talking now to the Estacado sideline. It's 14-13 Hereford. 16.7 seconds left in the first half. They still haven't marked the penalty. Timeout call by Estacado. Here we go. Now we're fixing to mark off the penalty. So we didn't have to use the timeout there. The penalty's 10 yards. That'll move it back to the 41 on Estacado's end of the field. It's going to be 3rd down and 20. The Matadors use a timeout there. I don't really know why, because the chances of them scoring just lessened.
Yeah. Coach still going to talk to him.
Yeah. I don't know what Coach Nairn wants, but I think he's saying that's the loss of down. I think that may be what he's questioning, but it's not. It'll be 3rd down and 20. There's 16 seconds left. We've just got to make sure. What you don't want to do here, Lane, too, you kind of spread out and play that safety stuff, and those guys get in the open field. And
they're fast enough.
They're faster than we are. So got to be careful here how we approach this. Halftime is approaching. We'll hear from both bands at the half, I suppose. That Matador band's down here to our left. We played this half in an hour and 5 minutes. Last Friday night, we played the half in an hour and 30 minutes. So much quicker here tonight. Matadors have thrown the ball 5 times, and 3 of those have been now it's a 5-yard penalty. I thought that's what it was a moment ago, the loss of down. Not a loss of down, just 3rd down and 15. They move it back to the 46. The ineligible. Yep, that's what we've done. We put Bricks out there, too, as the deep safety in this. Let's see. My guess is they're not going to throw it deep here. They're going to throw something underneath and try to run for it would be my guess. But we'll see. Here we go. 3rd and 15. Whitefaces with a 1-point lead, trying to hang on here. They do. Throw the little hitch pass out to Ross. Ross to the 50. Ross is going to be tackled from the backside at the 45. Hereford's going to take a timeout, I would imagine. No, I don't think we are. Clock's going to wind down. We're going to go to halftime with a 1-point lead here, 14-13 as the buzzer sounds. Whitefaces have the 1-point advantage as they head to the locker room. A rapidly played first half of football.
Quick.
Yeah,
Estacado with the no huddle and no look, and the Whitefaces kind of doing that the same a few times has sped this thing along.
We, and Estacado throwing it 5 times also kind of helped things speed along. We have a 1-point lead. I don't feel quite as good about it as I did earlier in the game. I thought we kind of, after we held them and then drove down and scored, but the Matadors, give them credit. They just kind of battle back, and
they
it's
stayed
a 1-point
in it for
game.
sure.
That home run, that 87-yard kickoff return was a huge play in the ball game. Matador band going to play here for the home side in just a few minutes. We're going to take a break. 2 minutes back to Ava at the studio. We're back in 2 minutes.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
Jones Senior, and thank them for their years of service, leadership, and dedication to the band. With their leadership, we have continued to work diligently to achieve our goals and to strive for the highest grade in this. The 2025-2026 seniors are Leah Alfaro, accompanied by Dion Shepherd, Evelyn Alvarez, accompanied by
Y'all remember everything.
Marissa Garcia, accompanied by Yesenia Garcia, accompanied by Carl Cervantes, and Antonio Cervantes. Irving Gonzalez, accompanied by Jesus Román Santada, accompanied by Ana Montoya and Asensio. Gerard Hernandez, accompanied by Cristo. Aiden Hernandez, accompanied by Aaron Ryan. Ryan was your name, you were about oh, yeah. Eduardo Martinez, accompanied by Jerry Don McKelvey, accompanied by Isaac Bayan, accompanied by Fernando Bayan and Christina Bayan. Alexis Rangel, accompanied by Harvey Rangel and Arturo Rangel. And Alaya Rioja, accompanied by Miguel Rioja, Alexis
Offset. Man, we had that problem. So I had to cut everything off, all of our lower out, and then it was going to start, and this one was working. Then I would stop it, and this one was working, and now it's or did you move anything on the mark? Yeah, I just
Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be a nurse for years. Amarillo College helped me get there. I had a job lined up even before I graduated. With my degree from AC, I can go anywhere and do anything.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
All right, back here at Whiteface Field, Vel Simpson, who's been a little bit under the weather, is listening in tonight, along, we hope, with many others. And Barbara Finley, who's here in the stands, is listening in as well. Her grandson happens to be number 44, Luke Harmon, who had a big catch in that first half. And, again, just a sophomore, and he is a big dude.
He is. He got some time on the varsity baseball team last year as a freshman.
Yep.
And looked big then, looks bigger now.
He does. Whiteface is ready to come back out on the field. Estacado making their way again. They're in the white with the blue numerals and blue trim on their uniforms. The Matadors are. Here come the Whitefaces. Lights flashing. Whitefaces coming back out of the blow-up down on the south end zone and making their way down to the north end zone where, again, they'll kneel and say a prayer before we kick it off here to start the second half. What have we done? I believe we're going to kick into the wind, Lane. I believe that's what we've decided to do. I'll be darned. So the Whitefaces will...
yeah, we'll get it at the end.
We'll get it the last quarter. We will. But we're kicking from south to north. Again, the wind out of the north. A really weird happening for this time of year here, especially after the weather we've had the last few days. And
gosh, it was such a nice, pretty predictable summer, and that week of 100 degrees in August hit, and it's been a roller coaster since.
Yeah, it sure has. And I think you said today the coolest summer since 09. Is that what you?
The stat I saw was for the DFW Metro, but it was the fewest 100-degree days since 2007.
Wow.
And I think that holds pretty true for, I'd say, pretty much north of I-20 at least.
Yeah. Well, it's sure been nice out here in our part of the world. We've had very little wind along with the cool weather, too, which has been
well, all of ours
nice.
came in the spring. You'll remember the 84-mile-an-hour day. That's one I can't forget.
Okay, Julie's talking to Missy Grantham while she's listening to the game tonight. Missy, of course, a former scat for the Whitefaces back, well, I'll have to tell it, Missy, I'm sorry. 86 is when she graduated. So, you can do the math from there. I mean, 18 plus, 14 plus 25. I mean, add it up. They were classmates and good friends and remain good friends, and they're fellow Aggies, too. So they've got a lot going on there. Here we go, kicking into the wind. Going to take the two-step. It'll be the high, short kick is the idea. Pedro hits it high. It's a little deep. Going to be fielded at the 20, back to the 25-30, out to the 35-40, and out of bounds somewhere over there around the 42-yard line. The flag, I think we got a late hit. We hit him about 10 yards up the field after he had run out of bounds. I don't know if we just didn't see or what, but
well, in all honesty, he was still kind of stepping through like he was walking the line.
Yep, but he did it in front of the Estacado bench, and so that's not a good place to do that. And instead of having the ball about the 47, 45-yard line, there's the personal foul.
They're going to be on our side of the field.
They're going to be down at the 40 of Hereford. It'll be a 15-yard mark-off from the 45 of Estacado. So they've got the wind. They're down by a point, and not a good way for us. The kicking game, I'll tell you, kicking game has harmed us here tonight, both in the return and also in the now this infraction here, the 15-yard walk-off. I think they started at the 43 on Hereford's end of the field, so that'll put it at the 43 on the other end of the field. That's not exactly right, but that's close enough. And it's 1st and 10 Estacado from the Hereford 43 as we begin the second half. They've got the win, the ball, and a 1-point deficit, and the first down gives to the tailback. He runs up the middle. He bounces outside. He may go 30, 25, 20. He does go. My gosh, we had him, I thought, cut off and just absolutely streaked by us. Again, that's
Bozeman.
Bozeman, not big as a minute, but quick as a cat. And just like that, I mean, a kickoff return, a penalty, and a 43-yard run, and it is 19-14. Whiteface's lead by 5. I think they're going to go for 2. That would be the way it would appear from here. Well, now they're they're in that swinging gate formation again. So let's see if they try to snap it and go for 2 that way. That might be a way to do it.
Yeah, they don't have Torres out, so Cedric and Bozeman are going to be the 2 guys in the backfield.
They're going to do the swinging gate right here. Toss it out to the left side. He walks in. We were all gathered up here, and they had a man kind of set out to the left. The center just threw it out that way, and we didn't have anybody home, and it's 21-14. 19 seconds into the second half, we're down by 7 points. That's not good. We're back in 1 minute.
Texans, let's talk. Why should you be forced to choose between first-class service and Texas-sized resources? You shouldn't. First Financial Bank gives you both. A personalized touch and strong financial foundation. No more compromising. Whether it's to fuel your startup dreams, cover short-term business expenses, or take your existing business to the next level, First Financial has your business lending needs in mind. Texans, let's get banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
Well, a strange game thus far, and the Whitefaces now find themselves down 21-14. We just played 19 seconds of this quarter. It took them 1 play to score from scrimmage after the second half kickoff and the penalty. And just like that, the Matadors have the lead. Again, they have the win for all this quarter. And the Whitefaces, it's going to behoove them to be able to move the football here. Kick is high, it is short, and it is fair caught up the 31-yard line. Nicely done.
That was Diego Ortiz there.
Did a good job at the 32. Wow, they've got the wind and they pooch it. I don't get that, but we'll take it. Good field position for the Whitefaces. Now let's see if we can do something with it.
Yeah, Bozeman, he was the return man on that long one, and his wheels are just,
I'm telling you, he's
unbelievably fast.
I don't know what he runs the 100 in, but I'll bet it's not much. And I don't know. I guess.
Do you think I could compete with him, Tom?
Oh, I do. I think if he gave you 50 yards, he'd beat you by 25 is what I think. 21-14. Here we go. Tight. 3 receivers, I beg your pardon, out to the left on the first down play. Caleb going to throw it out here to Manchin. He gets a couple of blocks, gets to the corner, turns across the 40, and Bricks has run out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It'll be second down and 2. The official winds the clock. I don't know how the clock winds when
I know. It's not like he stopped his forward progress there. He ran straight to the sideline.
Second and 2. That was just a little old plain and simple throw it to Bricks and run up the field.
That was really kind of the first screen we've been able to work tonight.
Yep. Second down and 2 now with just over 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Hereford down a touchdown. Manchin in motion. We're going to give it back in. Nope, going to fake it, going to throw it. Got a man out there. He is open, and the pass is caught in the wind. Man, behind them was Dominguez, and the pass just kind of hung up. And again, Mayo Rendon, they've just got such great speed. I mean, he was beat bad, and it's an incomplete pass. We really tricked him. But
that was a great draw up. But to your point, that's one probably would have worked going the other way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's 3rd down and 2 here now from the 40-yard line. We go quarterback sneak, and here we go with a little tush push for a first down up to the 43.
Yep, we'll get it there.
Caleb just took it and went under center, took it and ran to his right. The offensive line did a good job pushing, and then from the backside, everybody else came along, and it's a Whiteface first down. 10:40 left, 3rd period. 1st and 10, Hereford from the 43 on Hereford's end of the field, trailing by a touchdown to the visitors from Estacado. Pitch sweep right side. Kobe's got 5. Kobe's got about 7 up to midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Again, nothing fancy about it, just power football. And again, those guys up front, Torres and Sandoval and Riojas, those guys all doing a great job. In this formation, Luke stays in, too, as a blocker. 2nd down 3 from midfield. Kobe, left side, got a big hole. He's got another 10 yards down to the 41 of the Matadors. It's a Whiteface first down as Hereford moving the ball.
We're going to go quick here, too.
Yep. Whiteface has come quickly to the line of scrimmage. First down, give it to Kobe again. Left side, lowers his shoulder, drives forward. Again, they start pushing the pile, but even Caleb comes in to try to help out. 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6. I'm not sure how much help Caleb can be, but he gave it a shot. 9.5 minutes left, 3rd quarter. 2nd down, 6, Hereford. Whiteface is down by a touchdown. Whiteface field tonight. Hereford trying to go to 2-0. The Matadors trying to even their record at 1-1. They lost to Jim Ned last week. Jim Ned, a really good football team. 2nd down and 6. Kobe again, right side, finds a little seam.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, great running. I'm telling you, the patience of Job right there. He got about 9 on the carry, down to the 35. It's just a real art to that. I mean, knowing when to burst.
Well, and that's the, he's not going to beat you in a 50-yard dash, but in an 8-yard dash, he can really spring out there.
He's over 100 yards now, 107 on the night. Going to throw. Here's Manchins.
Oh yeah, we got an interference.
Flag. Surely we do.
Yeah, they threw one.
Okay. Manchin single coverage. And again, we tried to cross him up, thinking run, and threw deep. And they held him down around the goal line, and it'll be a walk-off for the interference. Put it down. Let's see. Well, we haven't seen it yet. There's the pass interference call. And that'll move the ball down to the 14-yard line, something like that, 14 and a half. We were on the 29. It'll be half the distance to the goal, I believe. And it'll be 1st and 10 Hereford as the Whitefaces have moved it smartly down the field. 8:45. Well, we went ahead and got the full 15 yards there. 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Whitefaces, trying to tie this thing up. Down 21-14 here in the 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun again. Kobe going to get it. Left side. Finds a little seam. He's inside the 10. He's going to be down around the 6-yard line, or the 9-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Gosh, where our offensive line just keeps blocking and blocking. And again, one of those they're blocking is Vershandrick Smith, who's 325 pounds of football player. 2nd down, they gave him 5. 2nd down and 5 from the 10-yard line. Give it to, nope, going to keep it, going to roll left, going to throw into the end zone, overthrown. He had a man there. He was trying to hit Luke, and he just led him too far. In Caleb's defense, he had a man in his face.
Under some pressure, and just put it out a little too much on him. Man, Caleb's going to try to find a time to mention this. His fundamentals in the pocket and rolling the right way each time have saved us about 40 yards tonight.
Yep, for sure. 8:07 left third period. 3rd down and 5. Hereford from the 10-yard line of the Matadors. We're trailing 21-14. We've got the 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Let's see if they come with the blitz. They don't. We run the screen inside the mansion. He's going to get a couple, but he's going to be well short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. He came back to the inside, Bricks did, and we hit him with the pass, but we couldn't get them blocked. It was 4th down and 3. Decision time, but I don't think there's much decision. We're going for it here. 4th and 3, 4th and 4. He just got a yard there. 4th and 4 from the 9-yard line. Got to reach the 5 for the first down. Mansion goes out to the right. Now the Matadors want a timeout. Timeout on the field. Hereford down by 7. Back in a minute.
At Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, people come first. And that's not just a saying, it's how we've done business since 1936. From checking and savings to loans and more, we offer a full lineup of financial services at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
All right, 4th down and 4. The Whitefaces will go for it from the 9-yard line. Estacado's into the field. 4 for a first down, 9 for a touchdown. Caleb sees the defense, now calls the 2 wideouts on the right side to move together. Brings Mansion in motion. Rolls right. Here comes some pressure. He's got to do something with it. He's on the run. He's going to run for it. He's not going to make it. He's going to be about 3-4 yards short. He got pressure from the inside. Then he tried to cut up the field, and there was nothing doing. And the Matadors hold, and they now have the ball in a 7-point lead with 7:25 left in the third quarter. That was hurtful.
That was. They brought the edge rusher, and he was able to keep Caleb from rolling too far. I think we were trying to get Bricks coming across on the screen on his little shallow out route, but not working for us there.
Brian Hedrick and crew are down in the field house listening to the game tonight. Whiteface defense back out there. We need to make a stop here, down by 7. Again, the wind at the back of the Matadors. And they've just killed us on the outside with speed.
Oh, here we go. Fumble snap
into the end zone. Going to run with it, though. The quarterback pulls up and throws it away wisely. It'll be 2nd down and 10. He fumbled the snap. He rolled back into the end zone. And he did a good job of not panicking. Got it and threw it away, and it's 2nd and 10. Ball at the 9-yard lines where they marked it a moment ago. We've got a ineligible, what now? Ineligible downfield refused by the Whitefaces. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Coach Aaron out to talk to the official. I don't know what. I mean, Adams all the way down at the 9-yard line, but nothing happening. I don't know why the clock's not running here. Now it is. 25-second clock. Well, the whistle sounded, but the clock's not running. So I don't know what's going on there. It is Estacado's ball. 7:16 left, third period, 2nd down and 10. Coach Naran still continuing his conversation here with the head linesman on the near side.
Yeah, play clock's still at 25, too.
Yeah, they didn't ever start the play clock. Alexander takes it, gives it to the tailback. He runs off the left side, finds a seam. He's upended, but a gain of about 8. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Nice tackle made by
Sube Aldea there.
Yeah, Ethan with the tackle, but it's a 9-yard gain. They ran a little trap back inside, and I'll tell you what, Bozeman nearly popped that thing.
Yeah, that was a touchdown saver for sure.
3rd down and 1, 6:52 left, but we had them backed up, and now we need a bad play here, a bad snap, bad something by Estacado. Try to get this thing back in our favor, if you will, momentum-wise. Here's a bad snap, and they fall on it. Loss of about 3. Wow, loss of 4. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Yeah. Nice call by me. Quarterback, that ball didn't come to him, I don't think.
It was between them.
Yeah. 4th down and 5, 6:24 left, 3rd period, and the Matadors huddled up over there like they may go for it. They have not sent the punter out on the field. At their own 14-yard line, 4th and 5 it is. Wow.
They're going to switch them out now.
Okay, well, what's weird about this is they've got the wind and they've just letting precious seconds run off the clock. In fact, they're going to have to hurry to get a kickoff.
They're not going to make it here.
They're going to take a timeout down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1.
That's it.
And
let's get a flag thrown here, fellas.
Here. Finally, the flag, it took another 5 seconds, but 5:48 left, and they'll back them up 5 more yards, and it'll be 4th down and 10. I don't know what Estacado was doing there. I don't know what they were discussing. Surely never did they consider going for it. But now it's 4th down and 10, back at the 9-yard line, right where they started this series from. They had that 9-yard gain and then that bad snap. Had 2 bad snaps in 3 plays there, actually. So the Whitefaces have a single safety back now in anticipation of the punt. It is Sosa at midfield. They'll punt out of their own end zone. Again, the wind at the back of the Matadors. Clock not running here. I don't know why. Here's the kick. It is high. It is short. Sosa makes the catch with a man hanging on at the 38-yard line. A rather dangerous catch. He didn't signal fair catch, and Bass had him by the arm before he ever even caught it, I thought. But it's a 1st down, great field position for the Whitefaces, and that's what we needed right there after that failed 4th down attempt. The officials, again, having some kind of a powwow here after the end of that play. Estacado coach out on the field. He's way out on the field. I don't know what this discussion's about.
I mean, way out there.
Yeah, he's out at the hash mark. It's Hereford's ball at the 37-yard line of the Matadors, trailing by a touchdown. 5:38 left, 3rd quarter. A second chance here to get this thing tied up. Great field position, but again, the breeze in our face.
Let's go, guys.
Wind was about 17 miles an hour, according to Al Roker Wick a moment ago. Here's the give off the left side, and Kobe gets down to the 32. That'll be a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Again, Whitefaces, Aparicio and Torres, Carvajal, Sandoval, Rojas, all those guys up front doing a great job here tonight. And just moving them out of the way. 2nd down, 5.
Yeah, we
moved. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. And we don't need that stuff. We can't handle that here. Yards are not that easy to come by, and to make it 2nd down and 10 now. Move the ball back to the 37 where this series began. 5:05 left, 3rd period. We're just a little lethargic seeming to me at the moment. We don't seem to have much fire in our belly, if you will. Coach Compton back at home listening tonight. I thought he might be over in the field house, but not so. 2nd down and 10 from the 37 for the Whitefaces. Rolling right. Gets to the corner on the run. He can't throw it. He's hit.
And we lose the ball.
Loses the ball. A scramble for it. I think we got it back.
We did.
It's the 2nd time tonight. No gain on the play. Going to be 3rd down and 10 now. And we're just kind of, they've got us kind of switching thumbs here, Lane. We can't quite find a rhythm.
No, and to your point, too, I mean, this is the kind of night that these guys live for, a nice cool Friday night. I mean, this is, you should be fired up here, and it's not like the game's out of reach by any means.
No, I don't know. We've again just not had much rhythm, and the rollouts and all have worked a little, but they've got too much speed. It's part of the problem. Here's the 3rd and 10. Manchin in motion to the short side, straight back this time. Throws it down the side, complete.
There he is.
Manchin's got it at the 10, the 5. What a run after the catch. We're a point down. Manchin went across in motion, straight down the far side. Caleb hit him right in stride. He broke a tackle at the 10, and it's a 1-point game.
Bricks with the spin there, too. He was going to get shoved out of bounds and hit the brakes and kind of did the old Michael Crabtree on UT move. I know you remember that one, Tommy.
I remember that. I do, yes. It's a very fond memory. Here is Garcia out to try to tie it up. Again, Subaldea is the holder. 4:05 left, 3rd period. Whiteface is trying to tie it at 21. Snaps good, kicks down and up. It's far enough. It is good. We are all tied up. Back with the Whiteface kickoff in 1 minute.
One of the most difficult things we experience in life is losing a loved one. So when that time comes, please make sure you place your loved one in the hands of people that truly care about your family and the service that your family deserves when experiencing loss. There is nothing more important at that time, so allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home to take care of those needs with the utmost respect for you and your family. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Texas Hedge Risk Management helps farmers and cattle feeders manage their risk. Bottom lines are important, and you can protect the equity you are building in your operation, all while having a plan for market fluctuations. Give Lauren Urbanzik a call at 806-484-1214 or visit texashedgerisk.com. We understand that being highly adaptable in an ever-changing market is what's really important. texashedgerisk.com.
All right, 21-all, another high-scoring ball game here tonight. The Whitefaces and Estacado tied up with 4:05 left, 3rd period. That was a great drive there and a great 3rd down conversion. And Manchin's 2nd TD of the night. He's got 57 yards receiving and 2 TDs. Here's Pedro again to kick him the win. He's been kicking this thing high but a little deep. And this time it's much shorter, and they field it. Fair catch at O, and we run over him, and there'll be 15 yards.
What? Did he? I never saw him raise a hand.
He didn't, but he caught it and went down, and we hit him, and they're going to...
Coach Nairn's he's out there. He's furious about that.
Yeah. Coach Nairn talking to the official on the near side saying he didn't signal fair catch, and he didn't. The referee threw the flag from back deep and says it's a personal foul, and now instead of the 35-yard line, move it out into midfield. Man, we have just been shooting ourselves in the foot, and Adam's really upset here, and I get it. The guy didn't signal fair catch.
Well, and Coach was showing he kind of crouched to catch it before then going down to his knees, and he's doing it still to the ref.
Yep. It's not going to change anything. Adam's really, really upset. Again, it's great field position at the 49. Estacado has it 21-all. 1st down play. Give it to the tailback, and he only gets 1 this time running right. Good job by the Whitefaces. That is, I think that is Betson. Was it Betson? Yep, it was Betson with the tackle. 2nd down and 9. We need to make some stops. We just can't let them.
Yeah, we need a turnover or something here.
2nd down and 9. 3:43 left, 3rd period. Line of scrimmage is squarely at midfield. Now a flag against Estacado. I don't know what for, but the official on the near side threw the flag here. I think it's against Estacado. I'm not sure. Coach Nairn getting back off the field. Maybe it's a sideline warning. I don't know.
Yeah, sideline warning on us.
I'm not sure it's a warning. I'm not sure it's not a 15-yard penalty. It is. So that's 30 yards and penalties against the Whitefaces. And this one, I don't know what it's against Coach Naran, but I don't know. He's just, I think, so frustrated with the call a while ago, and Adams going through it all with the referee, but that's not going to change anything. And that's 30 yards and penalties now, down to the Hereford 35. And I don't know, man. We just can't. We can't spot them in this discussion. I mean, for the official to continue to talk to Coach Naran is pretty unusual too, I would say, because generally it's just, Coach, that's the call, and we're going on. But nothing's changed. It's another 15-yard penalty. And Coach Naran, ball game tied at 21 and 3:39 left third quarter. They're down to the Hereford 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Wow. Throw it out here to the near side. Oh, my goodness. We make the tackle, and I thought we had a face mask there, but we didn't. It's a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Marco Sanchez with the tackle there. And
I'll tell you what they're not calling, and what happened again. Their blocker is just holding us out here on the pass block, and nothing's happening. Coach Naran again talking to the officials. 2nd and 5. Here's the give. Tailback up the middle, big hole. 20-15. He's going to score right up the gut. We never laid a hand on him. That's the tailback that we've talked of so often this evening. Bozeman, right up the gut, and just like that. 30 yards and penalties and a 30-yard run, and they have a 6-point lead in the point after upcoming. 3:06 left third period. Well, we've kind of got to we've just got to get our act together on defense. So they are just gashing us up the middle and running to the outside as well. Now here comes, they're going for 2. They are.
No, they're setting up in a regular field goal here, yeah.
Ran the kicker out there. I thought they ran the quarterback back out at the point after with the wind at their back to try to make it a 7-point lead. And there's a flag. That was a terrible snap. That flag really hurt us. I don't think they were going to be able to kick it. And I'm assuming it's against Estacado. It is. Procedure, man, they got a huge break there.
Yeah, they really did.
He was never going to be able to kick that ball. The snap came back there, hopping back there, and
killed a few worms.
It did. But they'll try the point after now from 5 yards further back. And again, with the wind, that really shouldn't be a factor here on the kick. The wind at their back. Here's the snap. It's a good one. The kick is down, and it's a terrible one. And it is no good, and it's 27-21, Estacado by 6. Their kickoff in 1 minute.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The brightest star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. We're stars in great selection, quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
27-21, the Whitefaces. 121 rushing now for Bozeman. 27-21, 3:06 left third quarter. The Matadors kick it away. It's short. We signal fair catch and make it at the 15. That'll put it out to the 25. That was Isaac again who made the catch, and the Whitefaces will have it 75 yards away from the end zone, trailing by 6. Again, into the wind.
Got to get some points here.
Yeah, I mean, we can't, I think, we can't get down 2 scores. I mean, we just got to answer every score because we're having a hard time. We have to rely, honestly, on their misplays, it seems, to stop them.
Yeah, Bozeman with 3 TDs on the night.
Yeah, 121 yards. And I mean, once he breaks the line of scrimmage, it's over. Well, here go the Whitefaces. Again, Caleb out there, Carbajal the center. We've got Manchin and Bell split out here to the left side. Bell with a touchdown pass tonight. Manchin with 2 touchdown receiving. First down play from the 25. Kobe, the running back. He's had a good night. Going to hand it off back inside to Kobe. He gets the outside right side, cuts up to 35, and he's got about an 11-yard gain out to the 36. A nice opening play to the drive. 1st and 10, Whitefaces.
Great play counter there. And Kobe, when he's running full speed at about 8 yards, you got to be pretty brave to stand in front of him.
He is a load. Yeah, we sprinted left that time and handed off back inside. Kind of caught him going the wrong way this time and throw a little hitch pass to Bell. And Bennett's got a first down up to the 48-yard line. He goes before he's brought down by about 4 of the Matadors, including the guy who I'd say is their leading tackler on the night, Malachi Pratt. 2nd down and 10, so first down and 10. Back-to-back first downs by the Whitefaces. They're at the 48. 2:24 left, third period. Bell in motion. Little counter back to Kobe. He's got another big run up the middle. He's got another first down.
See where they mark him.
42. They've got him at the 42, and it's a Whiteface first down, 3 in a row.
Moving quickly here, too.
Kobe's going to come out of the ball game now for just a moment for a breather. He's gone well over 100 yards on the night. He's replaced by Avina, the junior.
Jesco coming in for Bell, too.
Whitefaces stay in the running formation. 1st and 10 from the 42 of the Matadors. 1:58 left, third quarter. Hereford down 27-21. Wide side right. Receivers one split each way. Manchin now goes in motion to the right. Give it back inside to Avina, and he bursts up the middle. And he's going to get about 4, maybe 5 on the first down carry down to the 38. It'll be a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6. Final minute and a half of the third quarter. The Whitefaces will have the breeze here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Goodlow came back in too, just a one-play breather.
2nd and 6 for the Whitefaces. 27-21 Matadors. Caleb, the quarterback, just go in the blocking back. 2 wide receivers in this 2nd and 6 formation. Kobe's got it up the gut, lowers his shoulder. He's about to the 40. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 inside a minute to play, third quarter. Whiteface is trying to reclaim the lead on this possession here. Again, a big 3rd down play. We've been very good on 3rd down all night tonight. Currently 10 out of 13. Need 3 yards here to keep the chains moving. We're using all the clock we can here, too, because we're going into the breeze. If we don't make it here, we'd have the wind for the 4th down play. From the 35. Kobe, right side, we've got it here. He's got another 5 yards, 6 yards, down to the 29. That'll be the end of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 Hereford from the 29 of the Matadors. When we come back with the final quarter of play, Hereford trailing 27-21.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
All righty, we are back here at Whiteface Field. 1st and 10 Hereford from the Estacado 29 as we began the final quarter. Hereford trailing 27-21.
Showing a 58-degree mark outside at the moment.
58?
Yep.
Wow. It's winter time, folks, and then I think a couple of days it's supposed to be back in the upper 80s,
right.
So not quite. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 29. Tight formation again. 1-2 split receivers. But we're going to throw it out here complete to Manchin. He's at the 20. He stiff arms a guy there down inside the 15 and finally out of bounds at the 15. It'll be another Whiteface first down.
Bricks just one-on-one over there, and Caleb can rely on his size a little bit to throw the ball out that way, and gave the stiff arm to Hargers for the first down.
Bricks has got 6 catches tonight for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. And we've got a first down at the 15-yard line. 11:51 left in the ball game. Trailing by 6, the Whitefaces are. This time we've got Bricks and Isaac both split out to the right. Going to hand off back inside to Kobe. He's got another 5 yards. As he's down around the 10-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 5 from there. He really got about 5.5 yards on the first down carry.
Goodlow just with a great amount of patience back there, waiting for the hole to open up and then bursting through. 26 carries for 152 yards for Kobe. Time called. I think it's an official time here again.
Player down over there for Estacado. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
11:26 to play. 2nd down and 5. Hereford from just short of the 10-yard line. Clock back in motion. Carbajal out over the ball. Goodlow, the running back. Look for him to get it here. Well, the Whitefaces look back to the sideline now to get the play call there. Still got 25 seconds left on the 40-second clock. Kobe's got it. Kobe's hit, and he struggles forward for a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 8-yard line.
Yeah,
Boy, it gets tough down here when we get down deep. Let's see if we come up with a little trickery here on 3rd down and 3, or we may just say we're going to run it twice and get the first down. 10:38 to play. Down by 6, the Whitefaces are. With the benefit of the breeze in this last quarter. That decision really worked out, I guess, pretty good for us in the 3rd quarter there. Kicking game has really hurt us. Here's the pass, swung out there, complete. Kobe is wide open. He walks into the end zone. We're tied up with a point after upcoming. Just a little swing pass to Goodlow out of the backfield, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season. And the Whitefaces have tied it up with 10:16 to play.
Yeah, it kind of looked like they kind of faked the counter that we've run several times over the past 10 minutes, and we got them there.
Pedro Garcia trying to give us the lead here with the extra point. Subaldea, the holder, snaps good. The kick's down. Oh, it's blocked. And it's a live ball. It can be returned, picked up by the Matadors, and they're going to go. This is going to be a lead for the Matadors as they blocked the kick and then picked it up. And again, that was
Cedric Ross.
Cedric Ross, and we didn't have a chance of catching him. He speeds down the far side, and I think that's 2 points.
It is, yeah. The referee signaled 2, so 27-29.
Whiteface is down by a 2-point margin with 10:16 left. That's a fine. Boy, the kicking game has not served us well here tonight. We'll take a break for 30 seconds. Be back with the Hereford kickoff in 1/2 minute.
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
Well, you don't see that very often. Cindy just said that very thing, and then she said, and I didn't see that because she was busy writing stats when that happened. But we tied it at 27. We have a guy, they have a guy just come right up the gut. He nearly took the snap, blocks the kick, and Ross picks it up. And, I mean, he's just way, way, way too fast. I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know if we're going to try to kick it. He can kick it out of the end zone, I think.
It's almost like he's setting up for an onside here.
Yeah. We're down 29-27. That's a 2-point play when they return the blocked kick attempt.
Yeah,
we're going to take the two-step.
We're
going to take the two-step drop and kick that high pooch kick. Is what we're going to do. Nope, we do kick it, and they field it on cleanly at the 48. Wow. Oh, man, everything that could go wrong with the kicking game has gone wrong here tonight for the Whitefaces. They've returned a kickoff for a touchdown. They have returned, how many yards in kickoff return yardage do they have, Cindy? Because the others have been pretty substantial, too. You showed me that earlier, I thought. But in any event, they've got a bunch. And they've got the ball, and they've got a 2-point lead after we scored the touchdown. It's a fine how do you do. 10-16 to play. They have the ball, too, at the 48. That onside kick attempt was not, didn't work. First down give up the middle. Bozeman, he gets a couple. Boy, we just tripped him up. I think it was Betson who got him. Betson and Orzola. It's a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8, but every play with Bozeman looks like he could go the distance. 2nd down and 8, 9:53 to play, 29-27. Estacado on top. Whiteface has got to find a way to stop them here. Can't get down by 8 or 9. And there's motion. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Tipper's flare as the big guy, Smith, he wants to challenge Alonzo. They moved, and
Caden made sure.
Yeah, Caden just.
It was caught.
He went across and popped him. And he popped the 325-pound guy who, like I said, you might even get a deal there where he wants to throw a punch, which would really be good, but that didn't happen. It'll be 2nd down and 13 now after the false start on the part of the Matadors. Alexander's been over to the far side to get the play there. He comes to the line of scrimmage, or pardon me, Walker, not Alexander. Walker, the quarterback. 2nd and 13, Walker on a little inside handoff and a great play. That's a great play by Subaldea. He tackled Ross for a loss of 3 more. Wow. Ethan did a great
Huge
job.
Stop.
It was, man. They ran a little shuttle pass back inside. And again, those guys, if they get in the open, forward lateral pass it was. Loss of another, 5? 4? It's going to be 3rd down, huge play here. 3rd
16
down
or so.
17, yep. 9:05 to play, Hereford trailing 29-27.
Getting some fans on their feet here.
Yeah, let's see if they throw it here. I doubt it. And he sprints out, he's going to throw. On the run, he's hit as he throws, and it's nowhere near the mark. There's a flag down. I think they had linemen down the field. They did. They had most of the line down the field, but that was 3rd down. We will refuse the penalty.
Oh, man, Gavin Hill just put it on the QB there, too. Right when the ball let go, he plastered him.
That was the Vershandrick Smith, who was downfield, and it's pretty hard to miss him if he's downfield. 4th down and 16. Now they've got to punt it into the wind or go for it here. And their punter, you could tell earlier they don't have much confidence in that, but that's what they're going to do.
Send the unit out, yep.
8:49 left to play, a 2-point lead for the Matadors.
Their punter earlier was Hargers, who's kind of been the D-back. And
Cindy just pointed out that back there as well at the moment is Bozeman. Man, you don't want to see him snapping it to him up short. He's one of the blockers back there. Surely they wouldn't try some tomfoolery. Oh, bad snap.
Here we go.
Over his head, back inside the 20. Picked up. He's going to run with it now. He's in trouble and caught from the backside at the 20-yard line. A great tackle by the Whiteface's defender, Cisneros. And the loss is back to the 20. It's Hereford ball, 1st and 10. That's why they didn't want to punt. The snap was over the punter's head. Whitefaces played it beautifully. Didn't let him get outside to run, and he's tackled from the backside by Cisneros. Hereford now 20 yards away from claiming the lead. 8:40 to play. That was a defensive stand we needed. We had to have. Now this is an offensive opportunity we need. Whitefaces gathered here on the near side around Coach Naran and the assistant coaches. Out on the field goes the offensive line one more time. Again, those guys have done a great job out there tonight. Ian Fuentes among them, Carbajal, Riojas. Kobe, the running back, 1st down. Give it to Kobe up the middle. He's got about 3, maybe 4, I think. Yep, maybe 4. I think they've got him. Well, I don't know. 17, I think a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Kobe's had a huge night, 150-plus yards. But he and the Whitefaces find themselves trailing by 2 points after the blocked extra point was returned for a touchdown. Whitefaces look to the near side. 8:11 left in the ball game. Again, we have the benefit of the breeze in this final quarter. Torres here at the guard on the near side. I think we throw it here on 2nd and 7. I'm wrong. Yep, we do. Complete out here to Isaac. He's at the 10. He's going to be run out of bounds down at the 9-yard line. That is a 1st down, just on the money.
1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 9. Isaac's got some quicks out there. When he gets that quick pass, he can kind of turn it up the field and put that hurdle motion into motion. 7:35 to play, 1st and goal, Hereford. 29-27, 2-point lead for the visitors from Estacado. Out of the gun on 1st down. In motion goes Manchin. Give it back inside to Kobe. He finds a little seam inside the 5. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Good job that time trapping them back inside. Good work by the offensive line.
I mean, in a run play, they can move those big boys.
They spot him a little closer to the 3. 2nd and goal now with 6:59 to play. Out of the gun now, Caleb gives it to Kobe again. He's hitting the backfield. He gets free, but he doesn't get in. He got maybe another yard down to the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1 as we're at the 6:44 mark. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? Do we run it? Just a little over a yard, about 1.5 yards really from the end zone here. 3rd down upcoming, down by 2. Whitefaces make a substitution.
In Pierce Valdez.
Yep, Valdez comes in. He and Manchin will be split out. Clock down to 17 seconds on the 25-second clock. 3rd down and goal. Whitefaces in tight. Not going to throw it here, I don't think. 3rd and goal. We give it again to, and there he is at the 1-yard line. That time, for the first time tonight, the big guy defensively comes from the backside, Smith, and rides him down. And now it's 4th and goal from the 1 with 5:53 left. Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive. 4th and goal from the 1. Ball game right here.
I think we gotta go for it here.
Oh, we do go. I don't think, we might kick a field goal except for the last little incident where we got it blocked. And
we'll think about
it now. The Whitefaces, Judge Wagner wants us to run it. Okay. I'll pass that on down to Coach Naran. Timeout call, 5:36 left, 4th and 1 Hereford. When we come back, in 1/2 minute.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
All right, the Herd needs to go 1 yard right here on 4th down, trailing by 2 points. 5:36 to play. The powwow on the near side is just about concluded as Hereford took that time out to talk this over and see what number they wish to call. Do you give it to Kobe? Oh, here goes the field goal unit.
Yep,
wow, we're going to kick it.
All right, Pedro.
We had the last extra point blocked, and here we are. Perhaps the ball game on the line. Still 5:36, but
it's big.
It's huge. I mean, we didn't block a soul the last time. This is just a 17-yard field goal. Subeldea's the holder. Come on. Pedro the kicker. Snaps good, kicks down. And it is good. The Whitefaces take the lead 30-29 with 5:35 left on the 17-yard field goal. Let's see, is there there's a flag on the play, I think. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, I see it on the far side over there.
I guess they were offside. We're going to take the field goal. No, it's a personal foul against them. We'll take it on the kickoff. If it's a personal foul, why don't we take it right now? Yeah, if it's a personal foul, we'll take it right now and go for the touchdown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the linesman comes out to talk to the official. I mean, do we want a 1-point lead or do we want it 1st and goal at the 1/2 yard line? Now the officials, they've got some.
Well, are they discussing if it was dead ball or during the play?
I don't think it can be dead ball. Yeah, we'll take the penalty.
All right.
It'll be 1st and goal from a 1/2 yard out. Personal foul against Estacado. And the Whitefaces won't take a 30-29 lead. They'll take the ball at the 1/2 yard line and try to get a touchdown. Why did the officials think we would not take the penalty?
I know.
Ref signal, we'll take it on the kickoff. Well, we'll take it right now if you don't mind. There is an old adage in football that you never take points off the board. I don't.
No, and their coaches, he's still wanting the explanation.
Yeah, he got way out on the field. It was the official on the far side who made the call, but I don't know what the call was, except it gave the Whitefaces a 1st and goal at the 1/2 yard line, and we're going to see Kobe get the ball right here, I do believe. The official steps in now, and now he steps back out. Now let's go. 5:35 left. Hereford down by 2 points. It's Caleb into the end zone. He little juked him on the left side. In he went, and the Whitefaces now lead by a score of 33-29.
Another flag.
Another flag in the end zone, and I think it's, well, now let's see.
I think that's going to be against us.
I don't know. Estacado was celebrating as though it was. I don't think it'll take the touchdown off the board.
I don't think so either.
But Coach Naran out to see what the explanation is here. We still don't know. The Whitefaces have if it stands, a 4-point lead. But we don't, the officials, again, the Estacado coach is out at the hash marks. I mean, there's got to be some dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Estacado. All right. We'll take that on the kickoff. How about that? Estacado was acting as though it was against the Whitefaces.
They were cheering hard. That's why I thought.
But it was against them. So here's what we'll do. We'll go for 2 here, I think, to try to make it
35.
35-27.
35-29.
I mean, 35-29, a 6-point lead. So, and they get all this unwound out here. The official marks it ready for play, and here we go. The Whitefaces
need to
have the offensive unit out there. They have 33-29. This will make it a touchdown, not a 7-point lead, but a 6-point lead. But the way the kicking game is, that would be a big 2 points. Caleb's in trouble. Just throws it in the end zone for anyone, and no one can catch it. Luke tried to get to it, but he was really covered. They had 3 guys bearing down on Caleb. He threw it, which was a wise thing to do. I mean, he could have connected, but he didn't. So it's 33-29 Hereford. We'll be back with a Whiteface kickoff in 1 minute.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start here, AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
After serving my country in the military and a bout with colon cancer, I got a new start right here at Amarillo College. Great programs, great faculty. Start here, go anywhere.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here, AC. Go anywhere.
Well, shock of all shocks. We're back here now. The penalty was signaled against Estacado, but in fact it was against the Whitefaces. We'll kick off from the 25, which will give them superb field position, trailing by 4 points with 5:31 to play. Let's see. We're gonna kick it deep this time. We're not gonna pooch it. Well, he's just got a 5-yard run at it. Let's see what he does. Maybe it is the pooch. It is. No, booted it down to the 30. Fielded there by Bozeman. He's running right. Bozeman in traffic. He is down to 42. We did a good job of getting him off his feet then. And that's where the Matadors will take over. Down by 4 with 5.5 minutes to play.
Yeah, Jaden Pettis with a big tackle there to keep Bozeman where he was.
Yeah.
We've seen what he can do.
5:24 left. 33-29 Hereford. Whitefaces, home opener here tonight. We've won 9 out of our last 10 home games. And we are hanging on by a thread here with 5:24 to play. Let's see what the Matadors have up their sleeve here as they come to the line of scrimmage. Walker give it up the middle and about a 1-yard gain. Good defense by the Whitefaces down at the bottom of that
Arredondo
stack.
in on that one, and someone else slow to get up. That's Arzola.
Yeah, Arzola, who got a piece of that. He gets to his feet. He's going to stay out there, he says. 2nd down and 8. Well, no, they're going to come out. He can't get to his feet. So they stop play here to attend to Arzola after the first down 2-yard pickup by Estacado. 5:09 left in the game. He's going to get up and hobble off here to the near side. Sarah out to help him.
Yeah, maybe wind knocked out of him or something. He's walking fine.
Yeah. Imagine it's a one-play deal for George as he comes out. 2nd and 8. 33-29 Hereford. Again, Plainview coming to town next Friday night. Old-time rival. Had some classic matchups with those guys over the years. They've got the 4-year starter at quarterback, Mayberry. He'll go up against Caleb next Friday night. 2nd down and 8. Now for the Matadors from the 42. Left side, run the sweep. They've got the corner. There he goes across midfield, knocked out of bounds. But Bozeman brought down by Eli, but not before he picked up a first down at the 48-yard line on Hereford's end of the field. 4:42 to play. Well, the Matadors, they are a threat to go the distance every time they snap it. Going to throw it. Out here to the left side, complete. Gain inside the 45, down to about the 43. Make it 5, second down and 5, 4:31 left to play. Their passes are just, just pretty much lobs out to the wideouts. They're not throwing the ball down the field at all, but again, they've got enough speed that it's dangerous. 2nd and 5, we need a turnover. 4:11 to play. Out of the gun. Give it to the tailback. He cuts it back inside. Great tackle.
Wow. Arredondo.
He's
been in on the last 3 or 4.
He has. Eli's got a fire lit under him. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 from the Hereford 43-yard line. Closer to 5. 3:48 left to play. A 4-point Hereford lead, but the Matadors are driving. 3rd down and 5. They're not in any hurry. Just trying to use clock and put it in the end zone as the game ends, if you will. 3:32 left. Wide side right. Dare they throw it here? Nope. Going to give it and going to hit again. It's Arredondo again. He lost a yard. 4th down and 6.
Wow.
Eli just shooting across the line of scrimmage, making the tackle, and now it's 4th and 6 for the Matadors. 3:11 left to play. Let's see if Estacado, this could be the ball game right here. They do take a timeout. 3:06 left, timeout on the field. Hereford by 4, back in 1 minute.
Texans, let's talk. Why should you be forced to choose between first-class service and Texas-sized resources? You shouldn't. First Financial Bank gives you both. A personalized touch and strong financial foundation. No more compromising. Whether it's to fuel your startup dreams, cover short-term business expenses, or take your existing business to the next level, First Financial has your business lending needs in mind. Texans, let's get banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
Come on, Eli, make another tackle. 4th down and 6, 3:06 left. 4-point Hereford lead. The Matadors at the Hereford 44-yard line. Do they throw it here? They've got a man lined up offside on the far side. Hereford takes a timeout now, as the Whitefaces want to talk it over. We'll take a 30-second break. It'll be 4th and 6 in 1/2 minute.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
Back in the John Phibbs day on the team of 81, they just wound up Coach Compton. Phibbs was the linebacker. After a little while, they told Phibbs not to read anything, just tackle the football, and he did.
Yeah.
All year long, he did. Maybe that's what we do with Eli. Just go tackle the football. 4th and 6, 3:06 left to play. Both teams now taking timeouts, trying to see
one apiece left.
What the other can do. Whitefaces have Raymond Estrada in that forward wall.
It is rocking here.
It is a loud place. 4th and 6. Ball game on the line. 4-point Hereford lead. Out of the shotgun on 4th and 6. Going to throw the slant pass. It's there. It's complete. It's a first down inside the Hereford 30. Just threw the little slant, and we didn't get there quick enough. And the Matadors, one of the few passes they've thrown down the field all night long.
Faked the run to Bozeman, and Hargers came open on the 2-yard slant there.
2:50 to go. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 29. A touchdown obviously gives the Matadors the lead from the 30-yard line. Handoff right side. Bozeman gets about 3.
Gavin Hill and
Gavin
a
Hill.
few people in there.
Also a piece of that tackle was Ethan Perez. 2nd down and 8, 2-yard gain, 2:22. My goodness. If the Matadors can score, we're not going to have any time left to retaliate. 2 minutes, 13
turnover here,
seconds.
guys.
33-29. Going to throw out to the right side. It's complete. He's got about a 4-yard, 5-yard gain. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Time called. I don't know. Are we using?
I think they're saying.
I think we took. Oh, it's the 2-minute. The 2-minute timeout. 33-29. 3rd down and 4 for the Matadors when we come back in 30 seconds.
At Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, people come first. And that's not just a saying, it's how we've done business since 1936. From checking and savings to loans and more, we offer a full lineup of financial services at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
33-29 Hereford. 2 minutes to go. The Matadors at the Hereford 24-yard line facing a 3rd down and 4. Again, if they're able to get this thing in the end zone, we're not going to have much time to do something about it.
We'll have to turn it around quick. We'll quickly mention, Tom, cross country at home tomorrow. They start running at 8 at the Cavness Sportsplex, and then that's going to be varsity guys, JV guys, then varsity girls, JV girls, and then Tuesday of next week, the district volleyball opener.
Yep, talked to Coach Russell tonight. She's excited. Dumas coming to town, and the Whitefaces starting district play Tuesday night right here at the Whiteface Gym. Here we go, 3rd and 4, wide side left. Back inside on the trap. Couple of yards picked up, a flag down, something's down. I think maybe
it was a mouthpiece or something.
Yep, I think that's what it is. He didn't gain hardly anything. I don't know where they've got him spotted. This is 4th down coming up. It was a mouthpiece. The gain is about a yard. It's 4th down and 3. The Matadors.
Yeah, we need a big stop here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're going to convene and
game.
Meet again over there and discuss this.
But they're not taking a timeout. The clock's running. It's down to 20 seconds on the 40-second clock.
Yeah, it's going to
15. They're going to have to either take a timeout or hurry to the line of scrimmage. Down to 9 seconds. Matadors on 4th down and 3 now. They need to gain the 20, just short of the 20. Now they take a timeout with 1:07 left to play.
Hereford's going to take one,
Hereford
actually.
took the timeout.
Yep.
1:07 left to play. 33-29. We'll keep it here this time and just kind of set the scene for you. They're at the Hereford 23-yard line. They need to gain the 20. It is a 4-point Hereford lead, 33-29. And the Whitefaces, I don't know what you do here. I mean, I don't know what they do here. I don't think they throw it. I think that's pretty risky if they do because they don't throw it very well. But he doesn't have to throw it very far
That's
either.
right. 4 yards, minute 7.
The ball game rests on this play right here. At least a chance for Estacado rests on this play right here. If they don't make it, the Whitefaces can run out the clock. Estacado has 1 timeout left, but that won't do if they don't make the first down. 33-29. It's been a strange game. They've got, now this is counting the blocked extra point, the return yards on that, but Cindy's count 248 yards of return yards tonight, kickoffs, and then again 97 yards on that blocked extra point. But here we go, the play of the night coming up. 4th down and 3. Matadors, they've got 1 split receiver. They're in tight. Wow. And a flag goes down, and they moved, and it'll be 4th down and 8. Wow. Matadors got in a formation they hadn't been in all night. I don't know if they were going to try to run the old.
Yeah, one split out, but an H-back, and both the quarterback and the running back were almost to their knees.
4th down and 8 now. So what do the Matadors do? They're going to go over to the far side.
Change plans now.
Obviously got to change plans, but the question is, do they take a timeout here? It would be, I don't think it would matter. It would be their final timeout. The play clock's down to 19. So whatever they do, they're going to have to do in a hurry. As they come back out over the football, 10 seconds left on the play clock. 4th down and 8. The ball game on the line, a 4-point Hereford lead. They're in that same formation. And they're going to throw, and they got a man open inside the 10. They faked it and threw it down to the 8-yard line with a minute left in the ball game. It's 1st and goal from the 8. Wow.
Yeah, that was Donovan Torres who's picked one off on us early. Same formation again.
1st and goal from the 8. Yep. Quarterback, pardon me, that's Ross, and he has tackled a great tackle over there to make it 2nd down.
Oh,
that's
and here we
Ethan,
go.
And now a flag at the end of this play.
That's going to be on Ross, and it'll come back.
Wow, that'll
he
move
swung.
it.
He swung at our defensive player.
Ethan made a great tackle down around the 9-yard line. Again, the Estacado coach is out to help make the call, but it's going to be against the Matadors. Estacado coach on the official.
Let's get a flag on him too.
Really? I mean, he's out there in the middle of the huddle. So that's going to move it from the 7-yard line back to the 22. 42 seconds left. They do have one timeout remaining, but only one. The officials are conversing. They haven't marked the penalty off yet. It's at the 7-yard line, and I don't know. He picked the flag
way.
up. Oh, my goodness. They picked the flag up. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. The clock should start, though, here right now. And it does. Wow. What a pickup right there. 40 seconds to play.
Oh, man.
From the 6-yard line, it is 2nd and goal for the Matadors. Down to 33 seconds. They moved again. They ran a little trick play back inside, but there was motion before they ever snapped it. It'll be back to the 11-yard line unless they pick this flag up, and they can't. So it's 2nd and goal from the 11-yard line. We're down to 28 seconds left to play. Whiteface is subbing in here now, bringing Ethan Perez back into the ball game at nose tackle. I don't know what they're lining up in that tight formation and snapping it to different.
Yeah, they snapped it to the H-back or fullback there, and it's really a wildcat with Ross back there at QB.
I don't know why the clock's not running here. The penalty's been marked off. The official giving them time to huddle on the far side. Wow. These are precious seconds right here,
crazy.
too. So they get a timeout without using a timeout here. He's taking 10 seconds off the clock. Now they're going to take a timeout to not get the 10 seconds taken off the clock. Their final timeout comes with 28 seconds left in the ball game, and the Whiteface is leading by 4, and tempers flaring a bit out on the field as the Matadors take their final timeout. They are 11 yards away from winning the football game effectively. The Whitefaces will have no time left if the Matadors score. The Matadors are out of timeouts, but honestly, that's 2nd down. Well, could affect if they don't score in 2 plays. I think it would be hard to run a 3rd play in this length of time. Well, there's been a lot going on here in this last bit of the ball game. A lot of confusion, a lot of tempers flaring, and we'll just see what happens here. That time again, I thought Rashandrick Smith, I thought he got pretty close to getting a penalty. He was right up in the referee's face talking at the end of that last play. From the 11-yard line now. Let's see if they stay in that tight formation. I think they will. We've been confused by it, no doubt. No, we're back. They're back in the regular set now.
No.
Well, they're
just
still
semi,
in.
yeah. Set Ross still in QB position back there.
They're going to run a little spin and throw it. Nope, he can't throw it. He's hit. And he's
but he
still on his
sneaks away.
feet inside. Golly bum, what a run down to the 3-yard line. We had him in the backfield. We're down to 17 seconds now. This could be the final play of the game. 12 seconds. They come to the line of scrimmage from the 3-yard line. Snap it. Run right side. Ross gets there, and he does not get in.
Oh, and that's it.
He got out of bounds, I think. The clock shows zeros. Was there time? I thought he went out of bounds with about a second left.
I know, but we've been getting tackled out of bounds all night, and they've kept the clock running.
Yep. I don't know. The officials are conversing. The Whitefaces have come off the field, but I'm afraid they're going to say there's 1 second. And my gosh.
They are.
They do, yep. 1 second left to play.
Wow.
And they'll snap the ball. The Whitefaces have got to keep them out of the end zone from 1 yard out. An almost impossible task. Neither team has a timeout. So they've got to go right here, right now. The ball game on the final play of the night. Snap it inside, they score. They snapped it to the short man in the formation. The touchdown makes it 35-33. The Matadors have won the football game, and the Whitefaces are crushed. Tackled him short of the goal line on 3rd down. He got out of bounds. I thought he did, and they said he did. And now Coach Naren's still wanting an explanation and not getting one, but the ball game's over. There's no time left on the clock. Adams he's out to midfield now talking to the referee, but this is going to be a 35-33 ball game. And just the worst possible way to lose here tonight. We harmed ourselves throughout the night, but, well, let's see now. I don't know. Adams coming back over here. I think the game's over, yep. We're heading out to midfield. It's a 2-point win for the visitors from Lubbock, and a most confusing end to the ball game here tonight. Things really got ragged that last bit. Coach Naren, not a happy man as he walks out to midfield to shake hands with the Matadors players and coaches. And he's not unhappy with the Matadors. It's just a tough way to lose a football game. It was. Golly bum. 35-33. Matadors got, they made some plays, but we deserved a better fate, even with the shortcomings we had tonight. The Whitefaces wind up losing 35-33. We'll take a 60-second break, and then we'll come back and look at the totals on the night. But the Whitefaces are short by 2 points. We're back in a minute.
Did you know that all prepaid funeral plans are transferable? If you purchased a prepaid funeral plan through another funeral home, you are not in any way obligated to use that funeral home in your time of need. The Texas Department of Banking and the Texas Department of Insurance allow individuals to change funeral homes and use a funeral home of their choice. Allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home and our licensed funeral directors to explain the easy process of transferring your funeral plan. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, we're back here at Whiteface Field. Coach Naran and the Whitefaces kneel down out about the 35-yard line talking about the night and how this feels. And, it's just, it's a terrible way to lose a football game. And credit to Estacado. They hung in there. They took that last possession and marched it down the field. And as I feared, not only did they not leave, they didn't leave us any time. They scored on the last play of the night. And that we didn't even get a chance to get a kickoff and try to run back the other way. So a tough loss for the Whitefaces. Again, we could not get them tackled. They ran the ball at us and then made some, and they got in that formation there at the end, and it really confused us down the stretch.
It did, kind of the Wildcat. And really, Tom, the last drive they did some things they didn't do all night, throwing the ball down the field a couple times. They hadn't done that all night, and trying to run more inside instead of around the perimeter. Gosh, to your point, with 0 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
That is just heartbreaking.
It is, but the Whitefaces are 1-1, and gosh, listen to these numbers on the night. First downs, 26 for the Whitefaces, 10 for the Matadors, 183 rushing to 153. We outrushed them even in all that. 192 passing to 68, 375 to 221. Now, you do have to, the 248 yards or whatever it was, return yards, and the real key to this, we tie the game at 27, get a 2-point, get a kick blocked, and they run it back for 2 points.
And that's what they win by.
That's what they win by. So there's the ball game right there tonight. And the Whitefaces, we battled valiantly. We were 17 out of 26. Caleb was. He did throw an intercept. We only punted once. They only punted once. Though they tried twice and snapped it over the punter's head. Neither team lost a fumble. We both had fumbles, but got them back. We were penalized 6 times for 70 yards, them 10 for 60. And 30 yards of those penalties we got on that possession that they scored on late third quarter.
Right.
That really hurt us.
That gave it to him, kind of.
Really, really hurt us. Touchdowns on the night. Bricks had the first one on an 8-yard pass. Then Estacado scored on a 19-yard run by Ross. Then Hereford came back, a 5-yard pass to Bennett. Made it 14-7. They scored then on the following kickoff, an 87-yard run, missed the PAT. It was 14-13. Then Estacado in the third quarter, a 6-yard run. Again, that's the 2 penalties, and then they run it in from 43 yards out to make it 21-14. They made the 2 points. Then Hereford scored on a 37-yard pass to Bricks again, and that tied the ball game. Then Estacado scored on a 30-yard run by
that was Bozeman there.
Bozeman. And then Hereford scored on an 8-yard pass, this time to
now.
Who did we throw to?
That was a Goodlow scored to make it 27-27, and then the PAT blocked.
Yeah, they blocked the PAT. That's what. Okay, that was run in by Caleb. That's how we scored that time on 75-yard drive, 10 plays. Then the 2-point run back by them on the. Then we come back and score on a 1-yard run after the bad snap on their punt. Caleb scores, and then with no time left, a 1-yard run for the Matadors makes it 35-33. And that last score by them was by Hunter, the tight end who lined up in that Wildcat formation. And they win it 35-33, and it's a sick bunch of Whitefaces, I'll tell you. Individually, a good game tonight for the Whitefaces. Kobe Goodlow again, 165 yards rushing. He carried the ball 31 times. Wow. Caleb had a decent night throwing the football, but in the end, we didn't have enough. Let's see, 6 catches for 71 yards and 2 touchdowns for Manchin. 6 catches for Isaac for 67 yards, and then Bennett caught 2 for 17 yards, one of those for a touchdown, and Luke caught 2 for 29 yards. But the bottom line is we got beat, folks. That's what happened. And the Whitefaces are 1-1 with Plainview coming to town next week. That'll be a tough order here against the Bulldogs. But we got to get back on the horse here and see what we can do against Plainview next week. Got to be able to tackle a little bit better. That hurt us the first time around and hurt us again here tonight. Eli came in and gave us some really good defense in that fourth quarter, but we just couldn't string enough of it together. And the Matadors, they converted that fourth down play. That was really, really big in that last drive. And when the night came to an end, it showed zeros on the clock, and the Matadors had the 2-point win. And I'll tell you what's really weird. If they don't go out of bounds on the third down play, the clock expires and we win the game. I mean, that's how close it was. And I think, literally, I do. I think there was 1 second, maybe 1.5 seconds left when that happened. But it happened, and the Whitefaces are 1-1. So there you go.
Got to get back to work this week. Yep. They'll work on some discipline and some things like that. Yep. Tackling discipline, that's part of it. But on both sides of the ball, too, kind of just some silly penalties out there today, and we'll certainly need to clean it all up before homecoming next Friday.
Absolutely. So the next time we'll be on the air is Tuesday night, and that Tuesday night it'll be Dumas and Lady Whiteface's opening district volleyball play here at Whiteface Gym, and then football action next Friday night when the Plainview Bulldogs come to town. So we lose. That's the bottom line, 35-33, and we do it in about as sad a fashion as you can get beat on the last
close as
play
you can get,
yep,
for sure.
Yep. So, Lane, any thoughts as we close?
You won't need a blanket Tuesday night.
You won't need a blanket. All right. Thank you, Lane. Good advice from the Laner. We thank you guys for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Sorry for the outcome, but the Whitefaces go down to defeat 35-33 to Estacado on the final play of the game. For all your Whiteface sports sponsors, and for Lane Formby and for Cindy Simons, this is Tom Simons saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you Tuesday night with Whiteface Volleyball.
Show presented by Brownfield Seed and Delente, West Texas home to top performing conventional